as it.
Mm.
Is it over? Are there any more cubes? Scary cubes?
Harmony will look left and right and speak right after. Not that I see one.
I perceive around for whatever the fuck was throwing shit at us.
Yes. No. Something was throwing shit over there. No points there.
Make me an investigation check, Jeffress.
No. Okay, well, let me open.
You will do as I.
Here it is.
Go for it.
Bow. Nothing can hide from
Pretty
me.
sure that's not a 29, but not a 32, but still a 29 is more than.
I mean, I'm holding my crystal, so unless it's not.
So you have advantage. Then a 32, that is. You do not see something, but you realize that this place might be well enough adorned with spirits that haunt this place. Creatures that are imperceivable to the naked eye.
Oh shit, this place is
As
haunted.
you take a quick look around as well, you will notice a little bit to your side some toxic waste. The toxic waste itself seems to nearly reshape form around a little bit to the distance or to here and there. Those remnants of whatever sewage is in here, you do see them move a little bit, oscillating. Better to keep some distance from those that.
Yeah, backing the fuck away from that. Watch out, Regulus. There's some gooey guys just hanging out over there. All right. Well, good work, Harmony, on not getting eaten by that cube. Did it have anything good?
I am not sure. I think this is the stone rune to that shield. Stone giant one. He looks a little bit confused. How many is aware of? Giant tongue.
Neat.
Onto the other hand of the bone skeleton, this dwarf ring adorned with a pearl seems to have drawn, for the time being, Hammond's attention. Huh. That's why it survived. I'll put both items on the display. The shield itself seems as if it was broken from a potentially wall or something bigger that the rough edges of it reveal easily that or that tail behind it. Both of them items are on display.
Cool little trinkets.
True. Damn.
That is such a tanky thing.
It's a big boy thing.
Yeah, it's like if you're a shield boy, I like to get bitch slapped.
Let's tie it on the back of Snow Song.
I'd like to set the early warning alarm. An item that has been added that is immune to petrification is in the inventory. There. We are in danger. I repeat, we are in danger.
There will be
That's fine.
petrification being cast in the future.
I'm sure that it's just a coincidence.
Kaz, I'd like to clarify. Someone can use the shield as a shield without attuning to it, right? They won't get the properties, but they can get the the benefits
As a
of the
+2 armor,
Shield, ooh.
as a +2 shield, as a normal shield, not as a +2 shield, as a
Yeah,
+2 bonus to your AC. Yeah, definitely. It still counts as a magical shield, but obviously you gain none of the properties of it.
no benefits. Yeah, makes sense. Well, if no one minds, I would like to keep something on my right arm as a shield, unless someone, of course, can utilize its full potential.
As Judas still scrounging through this heap, throwing things around, letting it cut his hands and stuff, he goes, and he turns to us and just waves. But as he waves, the blood, splatters everywhere. He goes, "It's like, yes, good. Goddess doesn't want me to take shields for some reason. Go. I'm okay."
Ain't no one use shields except you, Val. So I think you're clear.
Carry it.
In all honesty, I have such powerful relics on me that I sorry, that I couldn't really use them all at the same time. But feeling the weight of some protection on my arm is at least somewhat relieving. And she will pick up the shield and try to equip it, not attuning to it, because right now I am attuned to 3 very powerful jewels. Yeah, actually, all my attunements right now are necklaces, effectively.
The way of bling.
Ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Are you
That's not the-
sure?
Hmm?
Are you
Yeah,
sure
head
you
go
want
ahead,
to
sir.
carry this?
Well,
It is-
it is it is kind of heavier than the usual shield I've been carrying, but I do feel safer having it.
A weakling like you could be hindered by carrying heavier things. It is better that you stay behind. Have someone else carry it. Unless you know how to use it.
I
Damn, bro.
well, he is crude, but he's not wrong. I definitely can't take as much punishment as Judas can or want to, but I will be. I will be staying back.
I
What do
would
you think? Hmm?
I would almost suggest I don't know how your what are those pearls necklace the thing you
She
got
has
from the
prayer beads. Prayer beads. She has them wrapped around her wrist.
yeah those I mean are the spells in it like wouldn't it I don't know how that works specifically but this sounds like this shield can be used more consistently.
Yes, but um, so unattuning and attuning to an item. Do you remind me what's the ruling for that?
In here, it's an action to remove attunement and a minute to attune to something. So
Okay.
technically, not something to be done in combat, but something that can be done in.
All right. Also, excuse me for a minute.
Yeah, sure. While she's attuning, I would like to look around for traces of other dwarves. I mean, zombie dwarf here.
Make me a perception check, Jeffrey.
Okay.
You can hear the slithering, oozing sound of puddle into the distance. Something dripping, something leaking in there. There's an horrid smell around this whole place, though the road up ahead seems somewhat clear of those toxic wastes. Black sludge seems to have been adhered onto the wall, left and right, as if the walls themselves are leaking. There are some footprints around, dusted from boots in the past. But they obviously seem to have been long paved in there. They seem to have made a nearly liquid print onto the ground. You move a little bit closer, scrap a little bit from that, seems like a green slime, not ground, green slime. The kind that adheres places such as. It is clear that this place for sure has been inhabited by dwarfs. The pipes seem to lead further, deeper in there, though you do not hear anything else around it. Or
Okay. I lean down, touch the green footprint. I lick it. Green slime, I see. I guess I'll just wait until everyone's ready to move forward.
I've been scrounging trying to find a little shit in this garbage barrel.
nothing in there, Judas, as you take a quick dig around the area, throw out some of the rubbles, use your blade left and right, but there's nothing around you.
Okay, so before we go, just to make sure, Kaz, how much does the shield weigh?
Normal amount, as I said. Obviously, it's made of stone and should weigh heavier, but that technically shouldn't be part of the mechanics of it. If you want to add extra weight, feel free to do so, but I am not going to.
I mean, if it is to be a function shield. Okay, well, for now, just to clarify that, Vala will keep it on, but she will listen to Goel and stay further back. Maybe switch some attunements later on, but for now she'll keep it as a normal shield.
Hammond moves besides Regulus, who is currently glowing, keeping their book open from time to time to just check a few things around this area as if he's trying to investigate it or approaches a little bit closer towards the anvil over here and then takes a few steps back once again, more so making notes of this place as you investigate further. Harmony will speak aloud in here, echoing their voice throughout the different rooms of this place. Jethros, these pipes seem to have been corroded by fire onto the lower part of them. If that is an inclination of the forges of the dwarfs around here, it must be lower, or where the pipes lead.
Well, I do see some gooey footprints over here. Big and dumpy like a dwarf foot.
Are dwarfs really big and dumpy? I'm not sure if
I
that's.
mean, their feet are. Have you ever seen one?
Yeah. Well. Regulus will fly back and peer around the corner. Goel, would you like to have a look up here?
Hmm.
Just
What
walk
is
ahead of me and Jethris. Jethris,
Huh? What?
let Goel walk in first.
Oh, sure.
Step out of the way, lizard.
I step out of the way, but I make it so that I'm just a little bit in the way.
Well, you hear a little bit of noise, something slithering a little bit into the distance. You move around and your eyesight is uncanny. Below the pipes over here, below that mechanism, and ahead, you can see what appears like a shark. The sack, however, seems to be slightly moving.
Where?
Into the distance over there.
Has it been a whole daylight since we got here? Like a whole day, or?
Not a whole day, no.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my Sunforger anyways at that. And twirl it and throw it.
I think you have already done for the day.
Yeah,
He did on the
regardless of it
column.
exploding or not. Just gonna throw it.
Oh, okay. Well, just to keep an eye on, it's not that you have technically vision from there. You can go up here, so you can strike it down. You can barely see it below the pipe. The pipe is blocking your path towards there, but it leaves just a small inch of an opening. And you do have impressive eyesight with your new ability, hence how you notice. But there is, you can technically angle to throw upwards and downwards then your weapon, that is, but not directly, if that makes
Hmm. Okay, then I'm gonna try to sneak up on it then, if it's not directly in my eyesight. Or I can't, like, throw it.
go for it.
The Warhammer's kind of huge. Do I roll stealth?
You start moving towards their Goel with its step, keeping an eye out around. You are definitely not the silent, large statue on the mechanism who seems to have to be faulty. Does definitely make for quite a lot of sound and it echoes around the area. Down below, you see another big bag or a shack that appears to be in there. In it, you see some glimmer, something, perhaps coins, perhaps jewelry, perhaps gemstones, perhaps something, or a shiny rock. But this shiny gleam is something you notice onto the bag itself. The pipes themselves have taken damage. You can see some dark slime, sludge through there, nearly stuck, as if it has become dense around the cavern, the pipes opening.
The other thing moving, where is it exactly?
You heard something coming from there, as if some sort of a rodent is inside the
Oh.
bag.
I'll throw my, no, I'm not gonna throw the Sunforger, I'm gonna throw the regular +1 Warhammer at it.
Grab your warhammer and hurl it in there. Sound of the warhammer striking against the rock can be heard as you do so, Goel. And as nothing seems to move out from there for a moment, you just go, look at it again, and then slowly you see leaking from there as green oozing tendrils start to come out from it. You see the bag itself wraps open as the slimy green jelly starts to extend outward.
Do I not roll
As it
an
does,
attack?
come again?
Do I not roll an attack when I threw that
Make
over?
me the attack.
It's D20, right? Or can I just roll my regular?
It's just a strength check because you are not proficient with Warhammer throwing. It's an improvised weapon attack.
I'll go
That
for
hits.
it.
Roll
Can I
me
go for
a. Sadly, it's a ranged attack. I don't think you can reckless throw
Ah,
weapons
that's right.
at this point. Nonetheless, you do roll 1d4 and add your strength. So 1d4 plus 4. You will see that this liquid inside is heavily resistant to the bludgeoning damage that you do. Even though the Warhammer is magical, it still doesn't seem to be doing that much damage to it. As the green ooze comes out of it, you look in there with dust. So you've made also quite a noise as you notice behind you from that pipe starts leaking. Jeffers from behind you, barely able to see up ahead, will try to raise your attention as you are definitely aware that something is forming behind you.
Goel.
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 By no
I'll
means,
try.
Goel, you're surprised as you definitely keep an eye at this, and you can see this sludge around starting to burst in place as and from the ground below you, you see the sludge slowly opening up moss in place. That would like something.
Can I not rage as I see it coming up?
It is not you're not surprised if that is the
That's
attempt
okay.
behind
I'll go
that.
before
That is.
it anyway. I rolled well on it.
Oh, D8. 1.
And have Goel, I have Jethros, Judas, Vala. I do not say Regulus here, I say Regulus. Goel, you go first.
Bonus action, Rajay,
Go for it.
and Warhammer time. Some forger. Bonk. Does that hit?
I'll assume this is reckless. Or
Yes.
20 hits.
D12, right? Or is it a D10?
Or
It's two-handed since I throw my Warhammer.
D10. D10 then.
8 plus rage
7.
and 8 plus 7. Okay.
Because it is also +2 weapon and +2 from your rage. However, as you turn and strike at it, you will take 2 points of acid damage back. As well, with each strike that you do to it, it bursts back at you. As the inside of it just overflows with acid. That definitely hits.
Yeah. Do I roll 2d10 or are we doubling? Oh, okay, you're right.
I rolled the damage that you take. That is the 9 damage, which is 4 acid damage. Each time that you hit the creature, you take the damage. However, that is
Exact
4.
same damage I did before.
6. Yes, it's not the exact
no,
same.
it's
It's
less.
too
Less
lower.
by
Too
2,
lower. Yeah. 13 points of damage into your second try. That goes go ahead. You turn and strike once and twice, grabbing your Warhammer or Sunforger with 2 hands. Anything else, go ahead.
I take 4 damage, right?
Yes.
No, that's my turn. Snow Song is
and
gonna
Correct. Snowsong. Have Snowsong play right after you. For clarification, everybody else I talked with Goel, Snowsong will be always going right after Goel for simplicity's sake, mainly.
Judas Snusung the Thrust is gonna go backwards 10 feet and then go straight line 20 feet. Do a bite attack with advantage. With a charge for extra damage and hopefully, probably like not able
Strikes.
to have it.
For 15 points of damage, as Snowsong takes 5 points of acid damage back as Snowsong jumps towards the creature and tears a big chunk of its portion, yet the acid of it corrodes and into the mouth of Snowsong as it deals quite the damage. Anything else, go ahead.
Snowsong is gonna make a hurt dog noise, like when you step on the dog's leg.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna go try
Why
and
would you do
retreat.
that?
As Snowsong starts to move back, however, the creature will take an opportunity attack. It has a 5 feet reach, and you will see a pseudopod getting formed to strike right back at Snowsong. Though I do not believe it hits.
It doesn't.
It does not. As Snowsong moves towards there, Snowsong can smell slowly from that leaking pipe a black pudding, this black sludge slowly leaking out of this area. Regulus, you are up next. You see the same thing right behind you as a smaller leakage is coming out from there. Yes, over there, right now.
Oh, I hate it. I'm going to attack. I guess I'll shoot a firebolt at it.
Flames reach into your hand as you hurl a blast, and the black pudding does take the 14 points of fiery damage. Getting stricken, it does not ignite, but surely it does not like this. That's right.
I fly up to the top of the ceiling.
As high up as you can fly. Regulus takes a little bit of a distance upwards. Anything else, Regulus?
Nope, that's it.
Onto the other side, Regulus, you might notice as rushing towards Harmony from there, this toxic waste that plunges like a spear, or similar to a snake, trying to impale Harmony as Harmony will parry the attack and try to have a back and forth in there, but more of the toxic waste is going to be rushing towards the lot of you. Unable to get to you, Regulus, these are slightly faster than you would expect. You see this toxic sludge quickly coursing through the area around, and it will move behind Vala and attempt to take a strike at them. Rather constrict of them.
Oh boy. Okay.
Make me a dexterity saving throw, Vala.
That will be a dexterity. Well, even with Judas's aura, I don't think I make the 13. So, yeah, she's grappled and
The slime crawls around Vala and becomes a portion of it. And at the start of your turn, you are about to take 22 points of acid damage. And Jethros, you are up next.
Sorry, just looking at this new thing. Can I see, like, well, did I see before this top of the pipe that Goel was on?
Let me check. You do have a line of sight towards there, so yeah, definitely you did notice Goel moving up there.
Then
And the area around.
I think I would like to take out the I always forget. It's a liar, I think. Yeah, it's the liar of building. And I will cast Summon Construct, creating a metal construct that will right there. And I will inform it on what I would like it to do. I will inform it that it needs to slap the big black goo right here.
From the pipes itself, from the sewage, you see slowly as this metallical giant, well, not giant, but surely figure appears out of there. The soldier made of that, the same rusted metal over there. And you have access to the character sheet of it.
I do.
Jethro. You should be able to use it.
And I will use its multi-attack to make 2 slams, I think. Right? Yes, 2. On the black goo. Boom, boom.
It's on the GM layer.
Why is it on the GM layer?
And shifted to public. Now it should be
Okay.
public. Got it.
And I will damage it verily with 16 points of bludgeoning damage and 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
In return, the constructed spirit will take 4 points of acid damage.
Oh no. Okie dokie. I'll do that.
And anything else for it?
It'll shift a little more into my line of sight so I can see right there. And maybe look at the green slime, but that's about it.
Right after that, this massive black pudding, amorphous as it is, will just squeeze through there without much of an issue. Feet all the way up in closer towards you. As it moves in there, 1 is Judas, 2 is Jethros.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Towards Judas, it will attempt to strike. Though the black pudding does not manage to land a strike, as you see it slowly bending, as if it is boiling from within. It starts piling up like a towering creature and then bursts toward you, hurling a pseudopod. You duck and avoid it as it strikes against the wall with quite impactful force. As right after that, the oozing horror here will move as so it is as close to Goel as it can, move below, take entirely the whole area off the floor as the mouse down below prepare to attack Goel. And I think the Construct Spirit can make an opportunity attack.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it will.
25 hits.
For 10 points.
And the 4 right back at you.
Mm-hmm.
As the sludge slithers right below Goel, that is, and as it is doing so, it will start bulging everywhere around and hurl in a straight line up ahead. A bile kicks all the way up. Jethros, Judas, Snowsong, Vala, and Regulus need to make. I guess Regulus is farther up. It is only 5 feet wide, so it wouldn't be able to reach Regulus. It just does so all the side. It stands to reason, and as obviously you can tell, the other slimes and noses do not take any damage. Roll me for Snowsong. It's a save or bust technically, or others can remove. It's not half damage if they fail.
Oh, okay. What is it? Con?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Keep in mind, if you make the save, you take no damage. If you do not, you're covered in bile, and you will take the 30 points of acid damage at the start of your turn, not prior. As right now, Vala is coated in it. Judas, make me your dexterity saving throw. You are at advantage. Dangerous.
Really? Why do I need to?
Because you're
it's full
getting
line.
I see.
You got throw up on you in game and in real life.
Yeah, well, that's a joke. Because it's freaking out. I was like,
You do
I
have
never.
advantage, Judas, from Danger Sense.
Oh yes, I always forget that one. Like it fucking helps.
Not that it is going to help you,
Wait,
but at
don't
the
you-
very least, it's,
What about your bonus from your aura?
I think it is
Well,
already calculated.
it's already apparently incorporated. I just
And you only have
don't
a
have
plus
much
3?
dexterity. The dexterity, yes, because I have a 10 in dexterity.
Oh.
Nonetheless, that will be the massive
Why am I-
goose turn. As,
Why am I -1 for intelligence?
as
Yeah, hit by
a little
something.
bit closer, the bag jelly will start to move closer and closer, and as it gets over towards here, sensing the heat from creature around, it will attempt to strike at the construct in front of it. You see as the whole bag moves closer and drags itself forward as it hurls two pseudopods. Both attach themselves to the construct spirit, but they are scorched off as it emits heat around. Right after that, you will see, once again, from where Harmony is, rocks and most of the tools of the anvil start once again to levitate and be hurled towards them. Harmony ducks and evades them as he will turn around and speak aloud. All right, who is doing this? We must. So, as right after that, it is the black pudding right beside Regulus. The black pudding slowly leaks towards the ground, that is, but in the shift starts to adhere onto the wall, onto the ceiling as well, and starts to approach you from there. As the black pudding has spider climb. And it is surprisingly fast. 20 feet of speed. The black pudding moves and crawls all the way up there, Regulus, and will attempt to make a strike towards you.
You don't want to attack me. He wanted to attack me, as it turns out. Yeah? Yeah, that hits.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of acid as the black pudding slithers onto the wall and tries to strike at you, managing to strike at your armor. It shines with light as the armor seems to get worse for wear, but then glimmers with soft light that suggests it is protected. The Royal Elven Chain does provide you with magical armor, and Judas, you are up next. Start of your turn, you take 30 points of acid damage. You can use an action to scrap this off from you or from another else.
Yeah. Scrap it off action, and then I think I can't attack either, can I?
It is an action to do so.
Yeah, fuck it. No, that's me.
Vala, you are up next. Start of your turn, you take
I
30 points of acid damage.
I actually take 52 in total. I also take 22.
52. Correct. You have a lot of things that you need to get rid of.
Yep. So first things first, she is going to use her action to get rid of the to wipe the slime off of her. Maybe, you know, use her cloak to swipe it off her, or start throwing her limbs as best as she can while being restrained by the other ooze. As a bonus action, I think she does not have something she can do, so we'll stick with that for now. All right. So she remains restrained, but she is no longer, covered in the heavy corroding slime.
Bile, that is more than fine as Vala cleanses herself quickly, and up into the distance you will see from the other pipe, the other mechanism slowly, more of this sludge starts to leak as this one will start moving around, take even a dash action. and you will see it. You will see it leaking through the openings in here as it is about to come out from this pipe as well. Currently, it is not in line of sight, but you do notice that there is something approaching from there. And Goel, you are up next.
Goel's gonna break some bitches. Yeah, some forger.
For it.
No need to be reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll a d10 instead.
We have been doing 1 damage less prior, the extra damage in the guards, but both of those attacks hit and will deal potent amount of damage as Goel, right back at you, you take 1 and 5, 6 points of acid damage in total from those 2 swings against the creature as you use your warhammer with both of your hands and try to slam it down, completely destroy it as the creature takes form and opens up most. You continue to slam them before they are able to hurl bile once again towards your allies. And anything else, Goel?
I am going to bonus action adrenaline rush for some temp HP. Oh shit, I already had temp HP.
Add them to your health.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn. And Snow Song will bite this guy. Actually, yeah, can I bite it? Or is that Judas in the way? Taken by what actions?
For some reason I can... Oh, yeah. I was not able to see stars. I thought they were below. But yeah, the creature is on those 3 hexes. 1, 2, 3. It's able to squeeze them. These are the ones that
Song attack him.
Yes. It is within range.
Alright, so Maul. Going to the Maul. And missing an attack. That's
14 hits.
That's
Interesting stuff. First off, Snowsong takes a single point of acid damage as he tries to strike. However, as he turns with his claw and splits the black pudding in half, it truly will do that exact thing, as the black pudding will split into 2. One, 2. Each of them having half the hit point of the original one. Sadly, it is also immune to the slashing damage as Snowsong just tears the creature in half. Anything else, girl?
Nope.
Regulus, you are up next.
So I got a question. In terms of, I remember it being a weird ruling for not twin spell, a bonus action thing. I have to cast my main spell as a bonus action and then cast a cantrip, right?
Or you can cast a cantrip as your action and then cast your bonus action spell. You don't have to go.
Well, I thought
you can't cast 2 spells.
Well, I know, but I thought there was like a weird thing where you couldn't like cast it in a certain direction.
It depends if the one is affecting the other one for some reason.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to give a shocking grasp to this one.
Go for it.
As my regular action. So shocking grasp.
That will hit, and you will take back 5 points of acid damage because it is a melee attack. As you turn and get a grip of the black pudding is electrocuted, though you see the part of it as it becomes energized and blasted with electricity, it forms 2 separate entities as it makes the black pudding split. The black pudding is immune to lightning damage as well, as it splits.
Huh? I should have read it. I wouldn't know either way. Well, that made it up 2 problems. Excellent. Okay, that makes us.
Just for clarification and the theatrics of mine, one remains up onto the ceiling, the other one drops down. As
Okay.
Regulus and that black pudding are up there. As they split, half of it drops onto the ground.
So my friends are in a corridor of death and despair at the moment.
Lightning bolt.
And-
No, get it.
I won't. It's not evil Regulus time. Regulus will. I will spend 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell. It's a bonus action, and Regulus reaches back into his wing and pulls out lightning, and he will concentrate and form it into a familiar to him warhammer. He will say, "Don't hurt my friends," and he will throw the warhammer, and I will cast chain lightning. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't transmute it, can I? Because it's not.
You cannot quicken and transmute it at the same time.
Okay, I wouldn't have done it then, because I wanted to do it a different damage type. I wanted to do it as thunder damage. So, if you want, unsplit these 2, because I was still gonna do. Or you can keep them split. I don't know, but I mean, technically, I wouldn't have been able to bonus action.
In order to not go back on entirely everything, let's assume that you quicken the Shocking Grasp, and for this turn you go for the Lightning Bolt. It would make for a horrendous back and forth. It would go all the way back. Just keep it in mind for next time, but go for the transmuted spell quicken that you want to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay. So is it going to deal thunder damage or lightning damage?
Thunder. I understand, obviously, after seeing that you wouldn't do the lightning damage, that is. I am okay with it, just keep in mind for next.
Okay, so this is, it's going to target this is going to target this one first, and then split to this, that, and that one.
The one next to that, okay.
Yes. So it's basically just a hammer flying at you really, really, really fast. So this is thunder damage.
A sonic speed hammer.
That is really sad for a 10d8.
At the very least, none of the enemies seems to be able to match that burst, and the black puddings and the one owned to Vala will all burst with thunderous energy and take a hefty amount of damage.
Damn. Times like this, I really wish I had the resistance or the elemental adept, because that would have softened the blow a little bit.
Sadly.
And either way, there's a lot of ones, specifically in a row. Anyway, so I'm gonna move back a bit. And that'll be it.
The one next towards you, Vala, still continues to remain constricted towards you, and the only thing that it will try to do is, given that you're restrained, slam at you with advantage.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely a hit.
That's a max roll also. As the slime just continues stretching and firming, tightening its grasp that it has on you, trying to squeeze your life out of it. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Oh, I was gonna see if I could silvery barbs that, if it's okay.
I'll roll again.
Hands off, bitch.
As the creature attempts to strike Vala, it will not hit, and Vala, you will not take the 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And Jethros, first decide who gets the advantage, secondly decide what you are going to do for your turn.
Advantage. We'll give it to, well, these guys can generate their own advantage. So many of our guys can just generate their own. I will give it to Regulus. I'll say,
Thank you.
Reg, I know you can do better than that, man. Show me how it's done. And that'll be that. And then I will try and be an MVP. I'll start strumming at the lyre, plucking it slower and slower as I cast slow in a 40-foot cube. I'm not showing the measure. Okay, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop.
What's your DC, Jethros? Just keep an eye on.
Oh my god, my ruler. Sorry. Let me
It's
actually
a power
cast it.
spell, not a ruler.
Yeah. Where did it go? 18.
Means that the black puddings do have a chance to make it. They don't have a chance.
I can see
Let's see.
almost everything on the edge of my visions. So,
The Horror has a pretty good chance to make it, and it does make it.
how many does it have? Oh, then I affect all of the creatures. At least I would try.
How many can you affect? Just keep an eye on. I know that you can
6.
probably do all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so all of those 6 creatures, because there's technically one more black pudding somewhere there, though you don't have eyes on it. But it is in the area.
And
Nonetheless, everything except the massive sludge in here is currently slow.
Alright, and I'll use my bonus action to come on, Judas, you're not gonna feel any pain unless you deal it out. Let's go. And I'll bardically inspire Judas.
Lol.
What?
And anything else, Jeffries?
I'm laughing because I'm just going to just get hit. I'll hurt then.
Anything else, Jeffries?
No, that's my turn, I guess.
As the black puddings split, one of them will move to try and attack at Judas, swarming at them. The other one will try to attack you, Jethros.
Yeah,
So
sure.
Let's see in that order. This is on Judas.
Of
I
course.
assume that hits you, Judas. You're not wearing any armor, so at the very least you do not corrode, but you do still take 5 points of bludgeoning and 9 points of acid damage. And on to Jethros now.
Hits.
For 4 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of acid damage. Do you wear any armor, Jethros? Oops, sorry.
He has boarding ward on.
So 2 and 1, 3 points of damage in total, 3 points of damage back to you, Judas. And just to keep an eye on, are you wearing leather armor, Jethros, or something else?
No, I just have my
Thank you,
scales,
right?
which don't really do a lot, but
They do
Naked
not-
buddies!
um
Naked buddies.
I have a question though. With
Go ahead.
the bludgeoning damage, do I have resistance even with warding bond, or
You're correct. It is first 2 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of acid. Wait, no. Warding bond specifically says that you gain resistance to damage, not half the damage.
oh, okay.
And the
Yes,
other one
resistance.
takes half, so you won't be stacking the resistance, but still 2 and 1. So 3 points of damage to you, 3 points of damage to Judas.
Thank
That
you.
is. And that will be for the black paddings, as both of them need to repeat a wisdom saving throw. None of them, one though, really close to make up for the slow, as the massive horror that stands in there won't allow you to get out of its reach. Technically, Jethro, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack, though I'm pretty sure you are not going to do that.
Can I bite it?
You can attempt to.
I don't want to get hurt. That's no.
As it will attempt to strike Goel twice. Goel did not reckless, so both attacks are abnormal. And you will see those maws open up, Goel, and hurl tongues toward you that each, like a tendril, tries to slam at you, but both of them fail to reach you as a target. The bag jelly will try to do the same thing into the construct. Oh, wait, the construct, I think, disappears, right, Jethros?
Does it? What? Oh, yes,
Because of
yes.
slow.
True. Oh, man. Oh, whatever. I was thinking about
You did
Muggy.
not expect that, yes. As the bag jelly from the other side will move a little bit closer, as like a spider using the ooze tendrils that it creates to grasp up forward and slither itself, pull itself forth, it will make 2 attacks towards Goel. Yet none of them will hit. The black paddings in here, the one is on the ground, the other one is up there, and will start moving towards Regulus. That's 10 feet of movement. It will still not be within reach, so it will take a dash action to get close towards them. And over here, adhered to the ceiling, this one will be. As onto the other side, the other blood pudding will start move through Vala all the way up to here, and seeing the first target in front of her being, well, I guess it wouldn't move as such. The first target it sees, the first target it shall attack, and the black pudding will make an attack at advantage.
Yeah, the other question I had, black puddings, I mean, I know they're pudding and everything, but don't they have to force their way through things?
It has an amorphous trait. I can link it again, which means that they can squeeze through.
That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But correct, Jefferson, that. I saw that, but yeah, both of them missed. The black pudding will make a single attack towards Vala. 21, though, I do believe hits you, Vala.
Yes, it does.
For 6 points of bludgeoning and 12 points of acid, 18 points of damage in total. And if your armor is not magical, I have bad news for you.
Oh, boy.
Gets a -1 penalty.
Ha. Okay, my armor is in fact not magical, and I take the 18.
And at the end of the 10, left and right, wisdom saves. None of them make it. Judas, you are up next.
Well, I shall try and cut into pudding, I'm guessing. Although I think they have resistance to freaking slashing as well. Oh, well. No, bludgeoning. Slashing should be fine. Cut. I will cut at the pudding in front of me. Die, pudding. Jeffress didn't attack any of these puddings, right?
No.
I don't attack.
It's just normal attack. Ugh, miss. Hit.
Both of those attacks will hit Judas. Their AC is terrible.
Wow.
Yet, just to keep an eye on both, I'll leave you to choose. However, as you strike the first one first, you take 6 points of acid damage back. Your weapon doesn't happen anything to it because it is obviously magical. However, they're immune to the slashing damage and it will split, but it still takes the radiant damage from your.
Sorry. So it's immune to magical slashing damage.
To all slashing damage. Slashing damage does nothing to it.
It splits it in half. That's one thing.
And it splits further into half. It takes, however, the radiant damage from that, and I'll assume the other black padding of it will be also slowed from that. I'll leave you to decide if you want to do the second attack once again on them, try to even do more damage with the radiant damage, or if you do not want to try and split them even further.
I'm not going to attack a second attack. Seeing as the first attack didn't work, he'll put away his blade, which I'm guessing is an action, and...
To do what, sorry?
Put away his blade, which is
it's a free object interaction.
Okay, but then pulling my the Morning Star would not be?
Well, allowed instead of your second attack makes more sense for me to just put out your weapon, draw out the Morning Star as your second attack. I'm okay with that. Technically, it is an action to pull up this. Yeah.
And that's me, that's me.
And Valam, at the start of your turn, you take Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
27 more points of acid damage. Really,
I
somebody should have attuned to that ring.
I have taken 97 damage in the span of 2
Judas,
turns. That is impressive.
as that happens, Judas, because that's the source of the damage, Judas will use rebuke of the rebuke of the violent, wisdom saving throw. Whoever caused the damage.
I have a -2. I rolled that,
It takes that full amount of damage, 27 as radiant damage.
As radiant.
then that means does Vala take the damage as well or not? Just to keep an eye on.
Yeah, she still takes the damage, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a-
as Vala,
it's a-
your
it's a
body
reaction.
gets nearly crushed by the sludge that is around and is slowly bringing you down, squeezing the light out of you. You see glow from within you start to emanate as Judah stands back. This gray hue, this gray light starts to envelop your body, glimmer through it, and scorch it all together, and the creature is destroyed.
Okay, that's that's good news. I think Vala will cast the 4th level Cure Wounds on herself. For a total of 29. Sure. And that will be Vala's turn.
In midst of here, as Vala stands, he will use a little bit of her magic to extend the curative energy of her deity and channeling so most of her wounds that were inflicted just now will mend. From the other side, the black padding continues its movement, and that's 5, 10, 15 to get out from there, 20 to go over to here, and then it will start dashing. I guess both Vala and Regulus are in similar proximity of it, so 1d2, one left, two right. And it will start dashing towards you, Vala. Those creatures with the arm of a straight can easily take up the same space, as it will move and slash right below you. I guess it has the movement to get over to here. And Goel, you are up next.
I'm gonna attack the. Can I pick up my Warhammer since it's in the sludgy thingy?
Sure, more than fine. You just turn, extend, grab your weapon that is attached to this bag jelly, and prepare to strike.
I'm gonna yank it from the jelly bag and attack the big guy again recklessly.
That hits. That hits.
Bonus action attack.
That hits.
Expend a d12. Expending a d12 from the crown. Ugh.
You turn towards the vile monstrosity, this vile sludge monster as it stands in front of you, and you hear one strike, second strike, then you roar at it, and as the ground glows with magic, you slam your hammer one last time at the very center of it, and the sludge explodes, blasting to all sides of the corner, and is destroyed. In response to that, you take a total of 10 points damage. Anything else, Goel?
Nope, that's my turn. As Snow Song goes, is gonna.
Correct. I'm gonna keep forgetting that Snowsong goes after you, but we will slowly become adjusted. But yeah, go for Snowsong.
Is gonna attack this slime.
Go for it. That definitely hits.
And it turns into 2 slimes. Right?
Exactly. Is what happens right now. With those black paddings all starting to amass and turn into a number of them. Started,
Does he
I don't
not
know with
take
how
any
many,
damage?
but yeah.
I just hope they're
He's
half
immune
health.
to slashing damage. That's why he splits into two.
No. No, I'm pretty sure Gun was asking about Snowsong. Snowsong indeed gets 4 points of acid damage right back at them as the proud Wolf Companion tries to strike at them. Just to keep an eye on, I'll assume Snowsong is trying to run around, which is definitely something that it can do, but it will take an opportunity attack. Because most of those black paddings are slowed, but these two are not. But they did use the reaction to split. Sorry, apologies. A lot of calculations. Snowsong actually is able to get away from it. And anything else for Snowsong?
No, that's his turn.
Regulus.
You know, this hallway would be a really good spot for a wall of fire.
TPK.
Well, Jethers.
I'm good for it. Yeah, go ahead.
Jethers will be fine. Not the other two. However, so
I'll be fine. I like pain.
Judas will take half my damage.
that's a lot of pain.
Judas doesn't mind. Give it to me, bitch.
I mean, my concern is the healer sitting right in the front of it. If so,
Ignore her. Just bring the pain.
ignore her.
Please do not ignore your healer.
Bring the pain.
Okay. Regulus will say. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
When you the moment you wish you were invocation music.
I like to
Okay.
believe that Regulus in midst of combat goes, actually.
Actually, you know what? I'm. Yeah. Regulus is gonna move. Just gently here. It can take an opportunity attack if it'd like.
Oh, it's
Do it.
slowed.
It is slowed.
Oh.
It cannot.
Okay. Regulus is gonna look towards Vala and say, "It only hurt for a second, really." And I'm going to cast Fireball.
Mm.
Sorry, just to make a Brooklyn Nine-Nine joke, Nine-Nine joke. When he said it's just going to hurt for a second, Judas goes, "The name of you and sovereign sex tape."
What?
What? Anyways, it's centered on Vala. Centered is where it won't
Jesus
hit Jethris.
Christ.
Don't worry about it. Val, I promise. This is a long plan in the making. Don't worry about it. I cast Fireball, and I will do it at, don't hurt me, 4th level. Just now, hold on. I will transmute it to thunder damage. That doesn't make it any better. Wait for it.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
It's okay, Vala. Don't stress.
Okay, just have them make a dex save, please, Kaz. For
Those
God.
who have slow have -2.
They cannot make it with a -2 for sure. Even with, let me say, they have a dexterity of -3, so a total of -5. None of this is going to make the saving throw, no matter what.
you should
Just hold on. Just hold on. Let them roll. There's a thing I will do to cover this ass. To cover Vala's ass.
No. That's I already covered it. I was getting to that.
Oh, go for gold.
Mm-hmm.
Does that bring Vala down?
Vala has to make a saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, it won't bring me down, but let's see what happens. Yeah, today is the day that nothing goes as planned.
It's DC 19. It's freaking Regulus as well.
Yeah, I had like 10% to make that save anyway.
Judas and Vala both take 24 points of thunder damage as Regulus just turns towards them and hurls a burst of sonic energy that just shatters completely the black puddings left and right. The only one remaining is the one next to Jethris and Judas. This one.
Oh, it's my turn now.
See, problem solved. Also, I cast a death ward on you all earlier. Remember?
Mm.
So it's okay that
Good
I almost
pay.
killed you.
Keep it coming.
Yeah. Regulus still, I realized Regulus just saw the party will remember that come up, but he will apologize to Val later. So that was my action. Then I firebolt that. No. Yeah, that's all. That's all I got.
Jeffries, you are up next.
So you abandon us in our time of need, fireball us, and then what's next, Reg? I don't say that. I walk away because I know this guy ain't gonna hit me. And I'll thorn whip this creature. I mean, not thorn whip. That's not what that spell's called. It's called my lustrous lash. Whoosh. On the green
26
guy.
definitely hits.
Man, woo! 17. And yeah, I don't have my guy anymore, so I'll just run up. Is this thing bloodied or no?
Mechanically, yes, but I find it hilarious to suggest that a creature like that is bloodied or so.
It's
I'm pretty
goofy.
sure you cannot tell, but yeah.
I will, if I can't tell, I don't want to be a cheesy guy. I'll bite it. I already licked some green slime earlier, so let's bite it. Hungry jaws.
What is a little bit more slime?
We'll just see how it tastes. 21. How? For just
another 2 points of slashing damage. I think it actually takes all of the slashing damage. Yes, it is.
Oh,
this one is not immune to it.
Good. And I'll take 5 points of temp HP. And
anything else, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I'll back up so I'm not as tantalizing as a target as Goel. That'll be my turn.
The black pudding has a single target at its reach right now, and as it starts going boiling in there, it will extend a shoot upon towards Judas. I think 23.
Oh, of course it hits.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm down.
For a potent burst of 9 points of bludgeoning and 13 acid. It is Judas under the effects of death ward. I heard something a moment ago. I don't recall if it is only Vala or it was Judas as well.
It was all of us.
I cast Death Ward on the whole party with extended spell at the end of last long rest.
That is correct. So Judas, you are at a single hit point left. As the creature strikes towards you and the magic of Regulus comes into effect, protecting and softening the blow at you. As onto the other side, the bag jelly will try to attack Goel this time, making a single attack, but failing to do so. As I will roll to see if it gets out of that. Onto the other side, you can see Snowsong will probably see, and Regulus as well. You see Hammond not only dealing with this strange slurry, but also with those multiple objects that are being held towards them as they try to identify the unseen assailant. Judas, you are up next.
What? Judas has a falling to his knees, blood, acid pooling, burning as the healing continues. As he stands, his eyes half awake, but actually completely awake now with the ecstasy of almost falling down again. He starts recklessly hitting the black pudding in ecstasy with the Morning Star. Die, die, die.
Do it.
I think it's immune to acid anyway.
It is definitely immune to acid. The bad thing for this is as you grab your monitor and try and strike at it the first time you hit, the creature takes 5 and 1 radiant, 6 points of damage. But you, Judas,
Go down.
go down as you take 6 points of acid damage right back at you. As the creature
Wow. It's
belches
in character.
acid.
That's what he would have done.
And Vala, you are up next.
I want inspiration. Just as I said it.
Give me a second. All right. Wow.
Time to
Let's
kill Regulus, right? As we discussed. No.
Actually, sure. Why not?
Yes, do it.
As an 8th level blight, that should do it. But for now, I think Vala will choose to try and finish off that slime. Twilight Smite on it for 20. It's slowed, so yeah, it should be able to dodge that.
Mm.
And she will move a bit further back, just to get closer and give Regulus a very, very stern look. For this guy first leaves, then he attacks us. Something is not very good. Something is suspicious. That's her turn. That's her turn.
Goel, you are up next.
Alrighty. Bonk.
Hits.
Ooh, nice damage.
Mm.
This is how much necrotic is that? That is 10 necrotic. So
Yeah,
actually, with a single first strike, you will bring the jelly down as you turn and smack at it. And some coins drop into the ground from the containers of the bag the moment that the jelly is destroyed. This is truly a loot bag. This is what it is.
Ooh.
As anything else, girl?
I'll use my remaining action to try and look inside the bag with the just using my warhammer to lift the bag open.
Okay, I'll give you something so you can copy paste it for me. But anything else, girl?
No, I mean, do I say anything other than the gold, or just gold and dead slime?
There are some strange objects that will definitely draw your attention. Right now, I'll give you something to roll in a second. It's just a big macro. But anything else for the turn? I will get to the description of it right after.
Oh, that's it. Are we still on initiative?
Only because Judas is currently down, but Regulus, you are up next.
Regulus will fly away from Vala, not only because he fears for his life, but because he wants to try and help Judas. Mostly because he fears for his life. And he will fly down over here, and he'll just gently tap Judas on the side of the face with a level 1 cure wounds.
I will drop the initiatives as you will mend Judas' wounds.
Yes. Good slap. Good slap.
All right, teach me Judas, fearing for my life now. And he will fly this way.
Flaky as usual.
Come here, man.
Hey, Jeffress.
Here you go, buddy.
The Judas is still prone.
I slap him on the face. His little cheek. Come on, get up. Time to go. Let's go.
That was interesting. Well, let me just do something. And he kind of makes a symbol on the ground. He kind of looks older than usual again. Almost a couple of extra grey hairs as his vitality was dropped out of him. And I'll cast Aura Vitality on myself.
Oh, I gave you 20 HP, by the way, before you do that.
Thanks. Trust me, that's a drop in the bucket.
Okay, just let you know.
Thanks. So he looks at Jeffers and says, "My leg feels better. Thanks."
Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, points to himself. Not a scratch.
What scratch? Wait.
Hey, I would say
Scratch
that
where?
I don't have a scratch. Whatever.
Oh, you don't have a scratch. I thought you made scratch. Can I just, well, after 1 minute, I'll just do the total health for
No
myself.
worries. As Goel, I have already sent you onto the Discord. I'm not sure if you've seen it. If you can copy paste that on Roll20.
Okay.
So, I guess every one of us is badly hurt.
Oh, Valor, shit.
Oh, damn.
Man, if I knew you were hurt, I wouldn't have given that one to Judas.
I mean, honestly, I didn't know you were into. You want to convert?
No, I do not want to convert. I
Well, it
have
looks
just
like it.
found Judas. I have a newfound dislike for slimes and somewhat of a nerve towards Reggie. So I'd
Ah,
rather not
Oh,
cope with jokes about my religion right now.
okay. No, it's fine. I don't understand why he was running away like a flighty little creature
yeah.
after
Here you go,
giving me a
Vala.
smack awake.
Here you go.
Vala, yeah, Jeffers,
Pat,
just
pat, pat.
maybe try and mend around,
Oh,
help him in some of the armor,
yeah.
maybe.
I will take out the lyre.
It's certain pieces, yeah, because certain pieces are showing. Looks away.
I will cast mending as an action through the lyre.
I will be needing
Ding,
a
ding, ding,
smith
ding, ding,
as we
ding,
get out of
ding.
here.
Ding, 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 ding,
But
ding.
for now, I need everyone who is injured to get closer, including some rascal.
Regulus is peering around the corner.
You may approach.
Flight of shame towards.
And don't worry, I recognize why you did what you did, and I see that you also do. But I can't help being upset at being fired at.
Under. Sorry.
And
Tisk,
Vala
tisk, tisk.
will cast a mass cure wounds. Actually, you know what? Uh, what the hell? You know what? Vala will ascend a mass cure wounds using both her 5th level slots. To heal all of us. So that will be a mass cure wounds at 9th level for a total of 40.
Hmm.
Do you want to reroll a 1?
Oh, again?
I mean, if I spend a sorcery point, you can reroll as many of them as you want.
I mean, yeah, sure. All the rest are decent, so let's do it. Sure. Huh,
Yeah.
45.
Net gain.
So we all gain 45 hit points. Goel,
Oh.
Judas, Reggie, and myself. Jethros should not need any healing.
I'm just glad to be here.
Honestly,
Um,
it's the only thing I really miss from Baldur's Gate 3 is that item whenever
mhm.
you heal someone, they gain Blade Ward for 2 turns. I really loved that item.
Have you ever used the item that gives you full rest? Like the thing you drink for a minute and you get full rest?
Oh yeah, that the potion.
Yeah, the potion.
Yeah, that,
Or
how good does that feel? And you get a bunch of them on Act 3.
A moment as Goel, as the rest of the group is utilizing a little bit of healing magic to try and mend their wounds. You start to go through the belongings of that bag. Aside from the coinage, which is not that massive, but there is some in there. There's some rocks. Doesn't seem to carry any sort of significance. There are a few strange objects in there. 7 giant-sized knuckle bones, which do seem as an artistic object. There is also a multifaceted crystal prism and a giant-sized elegant silver chisel and hammer used for carving runes, worth about 20 gold. And amidst that, it's also a strange little item made of carved stone. You're not entirely certain, given what you see in here being obviously for the size of a giant, you're not entirely certain if this is supposed to be a ring, a septum, or a neckpiece collar for your size. The last item is the hunter's collar. It's a stone ring for giant size. Has a strange figurine, some horns, and what looks like a giant goat at the main frame of it. It's on the items tab as well.
Ooh.
Hunter's collar?
I could have 15 AC with this.
Oh, that's definitely a little. Oh, yeah, I was like, put it on the dog. It's a collar.
Oh,
But if you want to wear it,
True.
But if
Yeah.
you want to wear it like a little, hey, you want to wear it, Jeffress, I didn't know you
Choke.
were into that kind of thing. Choke collar.
I don't
By
think
the
I
It
way,
can also be used as an armband. It can be. You can definitely. This is technically a ring for a giant.
Yeah.
If you want to wear it on your waist or armband or as a
bicep
choker,
band, yeah.
necklace, whichever way you want.
Wow, that is a good. It's a nice increase AC, make people hurt. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it would serve best on our doggo.
Yeah. It's gonna look badass.
by the way, who
I don't have
has
achievement slots.
who has that acid resistance ring?
I do. Here it is.
Thank you. I might keep it for now, considering I had a really traumatic experience.
Hmm.
I will be returning it, but
Okay.
Yes.
and she will actually stock the shield, like keep it in the inventory as she puts on the ring, and she'd like to temporarily end her attunement to the prayer beads, so she can use the ring.
I have a question. Knuckle bones, do they serve some sort of alchemical purpose, like a nail would do?
I think knuckle bones are not actually bones. They are the ones that you play games on.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
It's like sheep bone knuckles. You play a game with it.
I don't know what that is. Um.
I'll link what exactly. I had to Google it as well. I wasn't
Okay.
entirely certain what that is.
I
Why
do
did
have
you have to Google it? Shame on you.
I have a more immediate and able to answer question. The pipe in here, it has a hole in it. Is it like actually this huge?
It is big enough,
Oh,
and there
Jack.
is quite the slabs inside.
I get it now. Okay. Vala, could you hold my hat for a moment?
Your what?
My hat. And I'll take my hat off.
Yes, of course. She's very. She's curious to see why of all things, Zephyrus would take off, it would be his hat.
I'll stick my head into this pipe to look around.
Why would you? I mean,
The pipe closes on his head. It's a mimic.
Munch, 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 munch.
Vala tries to
Bye.
protest, to actually protest, but then she remembers that he has the regenerator on, and she will just, pinch the bridge of her nose.
Jethros, make me a perception check.
I will.
Okay.
So hang on, don't be impatient. All right, here we go. 12. How about that?
That is even. Though you do not see something on the other end, the pipe continues and expands for a while. You definitely hear some mumble, chatter, gibbering, not entirely able to distinguish words, but something is speaking and can be heard, or a portion of those words can echo throughout the pipe. Not as if the creature is in there, but wherever that pipe leads or ends, there could be more creatures present over there.
I was gonna test out the echo, but I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm just gonna instinctively just start crawling into the hole. I think I hear something, guys.
Though you will lose sight pretty much everything around you as you do so, Jethros, and there you still have your torch, not the
My
torch,
spoons.
the spoons that glimmer with light. But as you start to approach, crawl through there, and you disappear from your allies, you will, through a very small and faint opening, potentially notice the presence of some smaller creatures. Give me, I'll put you there so you can see.
Most certainly evil aligned. Never trust a short person. That's what I always say.
Oops, I moved. Not the one I wanted. Now it should work.
Whoa.
From an opening in there, you might be able to see just the faintest little glimpse of what appears to be some strange dwarf-like creatures. You're definitely smaller, grey hewn to their bodies, pale white eyes, just jumping around left and right as if they are making some sort of a dance, using some strange hooked spears as they seem to chant and speak in a language that you do not seem initially to understand.
Do they seem crazy?
Make me an insight check.
Okay. Yeah, they look fucking insane.
They definitely seem enthralled. What it is that has captivated their sight, their interest, you're not entirely certain.
Well, I'm gonna, for a moment, unattune from my lyre of building, and I'll take an entire minute sitting in this pipe to attune to the Dusk Hag's ring. So, whoever wants to do anything right now, go ahead.
Jethro has disappeared behind this, behind that tube over towards there, as he's doing his best to get stuck in, to get himself stuck in there. But everybody else is doing up there.
Vala will just stay careful. Maybe, you know what? Maybe perception check in case something might be approaching from a distance. Would that be possible?
I can help.
Make me a perception check. You can have
Okay.
advantage from Goel aiding.
I
Can
will.
I actually
Okay,
make that? Can I actually make the perception check instead?
Of course, of course.
Go for it with advantage.
Yeah. By the way, can I offer both aid and the guidance?
Sure.
Well, okay, a 27 probably doesn't need the guidance, but you know, there. It's a
appreciated.
30.
From the pipe down there at Goel as well, you will hear the strange noises that seem to be coming about. You also hear, however, faint static noise as if something is sparking with energy of magical nature. Of course, that is. Faint also. Whistling noise as if through the tube air is also moved. The sound of an underwater cavern, perhaps at the very bottom of all. An opening, cave, chasm, away into the underdark, indicating that there is access to something else. From the strange noises that you try and notice, you also hear a pair of cloven hooves slightly below you.
Can I peek and look into the?
Into the tube, you will not see anything because it twists and turns right after. It's moving all the way up forward. Maybe this can, so you can get a better idea of how that looks. So it goes straight through there and then it goes downward. So nothing that you can see.
I'll go inside.
You move in there and start slowly to crawl around. You are definitely heavier than Jeff. It will require a stealth check. Well,
Dum, dum, dum.
That's not gonna be good. All right, stealth for the big, huge orc.
Mm.
dum 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 dum. A potent ringing noise can be heard
Shit,
as
what the
Jeff.
hell?
As you're standing in there, you will see one of those strange little creatures turn and look closer towards you as if it is hearing something. You see it. Looks towards the pipe in there.
Oh.
Left, right. Starts trying to follow the noise, jumping around before you lose sight of it. It is clear to you that there are more than just this one down there. You could see a number of them, at the very least two prior, but you see that it has been alerted. Goel,
Yeah.
as you move toward there, you look down and you will see Jeffrus using his foot as if he has made the split to kind of just balance in there as
Goel,
he
what the fuck
looks
are you doing?
slightly up towards you.
Why are you so
You cannot get
loud?
to Jethros. If you get to Jethros, you technically just plummet on him. There's not enough space for two people to fit in that way. But you can see Jethros down there.
Do I see anything else?
A
No,
pipe.
because, as I said, it goes straight down as a pipe and then comes out on the other end.
I'm looking
Jethros
through a
is
vent
pretty
right
much in the
now.
middle
Like
there,
down
from
of
a
the pipe.
hole, a small opening. Yeah.
Goel, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
I sense there are enemies nearby.
Well, now there are.
Nearby?
Have
As
I,
in how nearby?
I think, Vala, you're not there. It's two people in the pipe.
We all
Oh,
created
sorry.
a pipe.
No
It can
worries.
they can probably hear me. I was not whispering.
More than fine, just to keep an eye on where people are.
Okay.
Have I attuned to this evil cursed ring yet?
Sure.
I will cast tongues. Though I don't think it will benefit me anymore. As I think they stopped chanting, right?
No, this one stopped chanting, but you can still hear it from everywhere around.
Okay, I cast tongues. Do I know what they're saying?
Quickly, Jethro, use a little bit of energy as you see Goel above you. You can hear the words amongst them. It has eyes, it has light, it has eyes, it has light, it has eyes, it sheds light, eyes, light, lighting eyes. All sorts of strange words and gibbering. And so on some sort of strange ritual. The magic eye, it says, it opens free. Weird stuff is what you hear all around being said.
Yeah. This doesn't
That
ring
is
any bells
very
for... Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
That is very annoying. We must stop them.
Yeah. Just hang on a second. Does this eye that sheds light ring any bells for me in terms of cultish followings?
Not really on first glance, or at the very least as you hear it. Nothing that you
Okay.
can easily tell.
I don't know what the fuck to do. I will I will sort of stage whisper, like just so that these creatures will hear me, but it will sound like I'm whispering from the pipe. Eyes, light. It has eyes.
As Jesus stands at the very end of this pipe and tries to draw the attention of them, you can probably tell Jethros that if creatures are around you, they might be able to hear you, but you do not know if actually there is any of them able to hear you through the big chant that is ongoing. However, you're definitely trying to influence and potentially grab the attention of Sam in midst of that. However, before we continue, we should take a quick 5 to 10 minute break, 10-minute break, and be back for the rest. Take 10, everyone.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
I'm back.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Kaz, I have an important question for you.
Go for it.
Did you hear that they announced Arcane Season 2?
I think they had announced it for a long time. Did they give a release date, maybe?
November 2024.
Okay, so that is what they announced.
Oh, it's coming.
Wait,
Like
that's in
next
2
year.
weeks from now?
No,
Next year.
2024, next year.
Screw you for raising my hopes.
I
We're
saw
already in
November.
November,
I
mate.
saw November as well, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then I saw 2024.
Well, that's what happened to me once. Is me and my wife were listening. It's like, oh, Robbie Williams concert, November. It didn't say a date. So when we bought the tickets, it's like, oh, that was last year. We're like, oh, it's only in 2023. So luckily we're going now to a concert in 2 weeks. But I had a chuckle about that. Bought tickets a year in advance.
I mean, I must say that Arcane, if not my favorite series, it is up there. I genuinely enjoy that series so much. I know there are better series out there, but there is something about it, the aesthetics, story writing, the fantasy, all of those elements that appealed to me way more than other series. And there are a
Some
lot of
decent.
series out there.
There has been some really decent animations coming out on Netflix recently. Blue Eyed Samurai, I will definitely watch if I was somebody. Omni Nusha, I definitely as well. I've finished that one. Blue Eyed Samurai, I'm very pleased with. And then there's Laser Dragon. I thought if you're a fan of Edge Runners, you would love Blood Dragon or Laser Dragon. I think it's Laser Dragon. It's on Netflix. It's really good. Hansi, I think you would enjoy it. It's really good.
Probably give it a look.
Kaz.
Go ahead.
So this item, I put it on Snow Song.
Mm-hmm.
On his list. Can you fix and make it add +1 AC? Or should I just
Yeah.
write it? Okay. It's all the way in the end, Hunter's Collar.
It's okay now. Has an AC of 19. Snowshoe now can do an empowered strike once or twice,
Nice.
3 times per day.
Oh, you just added the. Okay.
Manually.
Okay. I just wanted the item to add it. So if the item is like if he's in a non-magic area, I can cancel it out.
It's I don't think it is possible to do so in a character set that is the NPC tag.
Ah, okay.
They don't work the same way that the other character sets work.
We can't have it do that. Okay. So whenever I do
That's okay.
attack, much like the charge, I'll just click this. Yeah, let's just get all the bad rolls out. Let's just.
Wow. Are you sure you have? Yeah, you have it correct actually.
They're all ones, even the charge.
Okay, that's it too. Getting there.
Who cares?
Do a quick check, see if everyone is back by now. Vala, are you back?
Aye, aye.
Obviously, Guel is here. Judas, you back?
Hey all.
Jethros
Yes.
and Regulus.
Yep.
I'll start first, basically from top to bottom and go that way. And up above, the people that are rummaging through the belongings see the massive bag and its containers. As strange as those are, it is clear to view the origins of it, from what it originates, and obviously the immense volume of those objects, the size of them, suggest an weird, or at the very least, a presence that you would not expect in a place as such. Nonetheless, starting around here humbly, speaker. Not sure what exactly it is that is following us, but I know that it is around. I do not see them move, but I know that they are there. In my field of work, I think those are unwilling spirits or confused spirits, specters, those are, as a inspector of the paranormal. I think we have to do with some souls that perish. Not even them know how. Poltergeist, those are. Keep an eye for the objects around. They can always turn against. Onto the lower area where Goel is, and he speaks quite aloud. It definitely seems to be drawing the attention, perhaps, of whatever lies down there. Surely those sounds echoing from there are something to be reckoned with. You hear also, Goel, through your passive perception, you do hear something else as well, but you cannot put a pin exactly as to what that is. The language itself is something that you do not understand. Jethros, however, as you are right there, you hear a soft clink onto the pipe. It seems to be coming from another tube system nearby, something as such. Trembling voice is what you hear through there, speaking to you. They are many. Quick, you must. I can open a passage for you. Must stop them before more come through the trailing gate. Goel, you recognize your passive perception is high enough that you can also hear this. Someone is speaking in a high-pitched undercom. Jethro's through tongues, you understand it as well. Someone is trying to whisper those words towards you.
Mm-hmm. I will bonus action turn my legs to a dusty swirl and I'll fly down. Try and find this pipe. Be right back. Go well.
More of as if it is coming from a parallel pipe, not one that you are connected with.
Damn it. I will cast. I won't. Never mind. I'll fly up to Goel. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
I'll go investigate. You stay back.
Oh, I don't think there's actually an entrance. I looked. It seems like it's in another pipe. Maybe the one that is next to the one we went into.
Huh. Okay. Let us go back then.
I'd offer you a lift, but
There is something in the other pipe.
yeah. Yeah, there's some little guy trying to, I don't know, talk to us.
Well, based on your passive survival, you can tell that it probably didn't come from this pipe, rather the one over there, which is only a tube. It came from a northern one. Like there is a pipe over here, but it's only the side of it.
Well, I guess
Break it.
Goal's gonna take to the Warhammer and try and bust that open.
Mm.
You slam through there. Potent craftsmanship, you realize that this is like a sounding goal, like sounding the alarm down below.
Boy.
Another strike, though the pipe shall not yield. Again and again, faint crackle begins to appear. You hear a voice from the pipe through there. Stop! Cease! They'll find me!
Well, then how will we get you out?
Through the gate. The main gate. They will await for you now. But you're strong. You've disposed of this. I can open it. Come down to the floor below.
Sigh.
Okay.
We must go to the below floor. The floor below. Ugh. Smell is messing with my talk.
This guy's really picky. The pipe isn't the only way to go down, right? We still have the staircase. We didn't go all the way down, so.
That is correct. You are at the -1 level, right? There is a second level below you and then a third level below you. Both of which they had a closed gate.
May I have my hat back, Vala?
Here you go.
Thank you.
So, what did you guys find in there?
There are these little weird guys chanting to something. Something about eyes, an eye that shines.
I
Mm,
could Vala attempt maybe a religion check? Considering it's a chant, it might be something concerning a cult or.
An eye that shines by itself does not relate to something, but an eye overall can be attributed to multiple. With Jethro's aiding you, one of the two can make a religion check, because Jethro's wanted to do so earlier on, but the eye that shines specifically means really nothing.
All right, then.
However, the eye could be of some sort of importance.
Okay, well, Vala absolutely will provide him guidance and her aid.
Oh, sure, I'll do it. Religion. I'm a religious guy. 26.
From past experience of both yours and Vala, there are a few cults or deities that come to mind. First and foremost, of course, a beholder could be venerated as such a deity by such creatures. And the eye is surely the most distinct feature of a beholder. There are other, though, deities that are of similar notice or importance. The Elder Eye is a deity of the Drowist pantheon, a slime deity that for some is associated with even the demon lord Juiblack. The Drow deity of consumption, slimes, oozes, and abominations, but also outcomes. And last but not least, from Vala's, your personal experience, the Elder Elemental Eye, different cult that worships the chained god, who seeks destruction of everything. None of those three choices seems very inspiring or positive.
Rubs chin. Well, there are a lot of slimes around here.
Yeah. And we are closer to the Underdark, so.
Yeah. Probably watch out for more oozy fellas. We should probably catch up with Goal. He's probably already halfway down the stairs.
Let's say again.
We should probably catch up with Goal. He's probably almost halfway down the stairs. Jethro starts walking.
Yep.
Oh no.
Harmony will follow behind you as well.
Hmm. Jethris will really quickly take another look at this room, because it seems like ghosty guys are happening in here for some reason, and not in the pipe room. Is there something significant about this anvil?
During the fight that you had, Harmony was mostly back here and was dealing with those. It was supposed to be part of the fight in general, but it's not limited to this room.
Oh, okay.
But so I do not roll initiative for Harmony and deal with those.
Then never mind.
Mm-hmm. And assume Regulus and Judas, you follow suit behind your allies.
Yep.
Yep.
And soon enough, you will reach the floor down below. The door itself in front of you seems closed as you approach towards there, yet the chanting behind you seems to have not completely eclipsed, but nearly ceased. Here, some of it still ongoing. Goel, you move closer towards the door in front of you. As you get towards there, Snows and Wounded right behind you, Harmony following right besides Jethros, Vala, Regulus, and Judas, all of you around as you hear metallic noise. Clink! Gears start to spin, and the door in front of you starts to slowly raise and lift. And as it is doing so, from the other side, a handful of spears are hurled, slamming against the door, not finding the target, awaiting what might light inside there. Those creatures have been awaiting the ones at the fort to strike at the intruders. As the door opens, I would like initiatives.
Mm-hmm.
As
They
the
were
enemies
waiting
were
and we
suddenly.
were
I mean,
expecting.
it made a lot of noise. So
You slammed a
yes, but
pipe.
you were also expecting a fight from that, as you said. I'll give a description as well of everything. Just a quick second. And let me roll for our good friend Harmony as well. As let's see, I see Regulus, I see Goel, I see Jethros, I see Harmony, I see Judas, and I do not see Vala. Did you roll
Oh.
Vala initiative or not?
Yeah, I probably had not selected my token.
I can add you then, and you can edit it. It's a 10.
It's a
No
10.
worries.
It was a 10 anyway.
Okay, apparently it is fated. As the door opens up and ahead of you, you will see what probably was the creatures that were speaking of up onto the other side and covered by some strange slime that has some that eyes have formed on it. You see a stone opening, a gateway that glimmers with energy, and to the very center of it, the vortex of energy that resembles an eye, but it isn't an actual eye. The vortex of energy swirls in there as it is currently standing. And Regulus, you are up next.
Oh boy. This is a whole thing. Well, This probably normally whenever I summon the parents, they get real hurt real fast because they're in the front. So at this point, yeah, it checks out. I instead will be upcasting this spell considerably. I really wish I could twin spell a summon spell, but technically it doesn't target a creature. Yeah, I'm going to upcast Summon Celestial, and I'm going to cast it at 7th level. And I'm going to summon I'm going to summon a certain bright-eyed, bushy-tailed friend of ours, or mine. Flying over here. As my action. What is there? Okay, so that's 7. Hit points are, should have thought about this quicker, but it's 40 plus each level of the spell. So 50, 60. 60? Wait, 7. Yeah, 60. 60 hit points.
Anything else, Regulus, for your turn before you go to the Celestial turn?
Sorry. I will just fly over a little bit over here. And I will have used a sorcery point to extend it just in case. This is a big spell. So it will last for 2 hours. And then it'll be my turn. Then this will be. Is the attack different on the? It should be mine, right?
Should be correct. Give it a try.
Well, it might need my my whatever it is, the red, the blood vial. It should be, everything should be +2, I guess, right? Or yeah, +2.
Go for it. See if it is not calculated there.
Okay, so this can make 3 attacks. Sorry for the time. So it's going to target. I've got crazy amount of range with this. Yeah, it's going to attack the one doing the main chanting over here. And all 3 apples are going to be at that one. Ew. It's not.
So the first one is 13. If it is missing the +2, which will hit.
Okay, these are all the same. Ooh. So same target, this guy.
Go for it.
So 1, that's the crit. 2 and 3.
And for surely turning the creature blooded as the celestial spirit from behind starts hurling bursts of celestial and radiant energy at them as anything else Regulus.
The celestial spirit will move. Well, this is still a hole, right? So
yes.
It'll just fly down so that it is behind full cover.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
And you will notice as though the Darrow is standing there and chanting, though it gets hit multiple times, nothing seems to be happening, as if it isn't concentrating on something or it isn't actively affecting anything else. Onto the very center, you can see a cage that seems to be glowing. Oh, that's correct, Regulus, my bad. It seems to be glowing with a little bit of energy, but nonetheless, that is not all that seems to be going on in there, some static electricity, some channeling magic, whatever it is, it definitely seems as strange as from the distance in there, the Darrow will attempt to hurl a shot towards the first target it sees. Can Goel see it? Goel can see it, so it is abnormal. Though the attack will hit for 6 points of piercing damage as a bolt strikes towards you, Goel, and from the other side, that is, and up forward, the creature will, with a spear up ahead, rush up forward towards you and yell out in their strange dialect, "Charge!" And as it moves forward, it will try to strike you, Goel, using its spear to try and grab you from your leg and spin you to the ground, but failing to do so in the process. Into the distance, the creature that was stricken by the magic of the celestial spirit will use a little bit of energy and disappear from sight as it will move a little bit around right after. And Goel, you are up next.
All right.
You took 6 points of piercing damage, and it is your turn.
Bonus action, Rajay. My last Raj. Raging my last rage. And I'll attack the guy that attacked.
Both attacks will definitely be a strike as you turn towards it, smash all its teeth with your first blow, and then with some fortitude just bring it upwards, knock out the creature in a quick succession of strikes and throw it to the side. Anything else, Goel?
I'm gonna, okay, 20 feet. Let's see. Oh, there's an eye down there. Gonna look left and right. Can I like just see either of them next to me and look at which one's the most threatened by me and which one's ready for a fight?
I guess the one right below you is the one that is about to come toward you. It is about to turn towards you, and you see, though you strike one with such ease, those creatures even smile and grin towards you.
I'm just angry orc, just screaming and yelling and killing. That's it. That's my turn.
As you move towards their goal, you are quite perceptive. Even though within range, you will notice something strange inside this cage that's glowing with lightning. You will see this strange creature, beings covered with slime. You're not entirely certain what that is. It's small, it's tiny, and it seems to be caged within. Nonetheless, right after that, Jethros, it's your turn.
No, it's not Jethros.
That is correct. It's Snorsong's turn. Have Snorsong. I'm gonna forget it every time, but I'll learn it at some point.
It's gonna go at the guy that Goel jumped on, and it's gonna attack. Where is it? Okay. And he's gonna use the collar and charge because one straight line. Oh my god, it's still doing 1 damage. Now it does. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see. The creature will drop to the ground and will be blooded after the attack as Snorsong jumps towards them, bites and brings them to the ground, standing on top of them, putting their paw top of them, keeping them down on the ground as it growls at them. And anything else for Snorsong?
Total of 13 damage. That's it. That's his turn.
Jethros, you are up next.
I am. I will, I open my mouth about to speak. Hey, you, oh, we're fighting. I will fly through this door. 30 feet right here. Oh, let me measure stuff. So many things. Those guys look special. Sorry, just checking how many I have today still. I still have one. I will use a sorcery point to cast a distance spell, and I will Thorn Whip this guy. Lustrous Lash him, not Thorn Whip. I'm slipping today, guys.
Go for it.
I will. Oh my lord.
You hurl a whip towards the distance, try to grab the creature, but at the last minute, seeing as it enlarges towards them, the Gyro looks at you, winces its eyes, what? And then jumps to the side as it avoids your attempt. Anything else, Jethros?
I guess I'll make 3, I'll make 3 magic rocks, and that'll be my turn, I guess. Just flying 5 feet above the ground. I don't think I would have gone anywhere up further. That's it.
More than fine. The Gyro to the other side, just so you do that, will just and move all the way to the side, as it will also use the invisibility spell to try and disappear from side, as you see it trying to obscure its presence as well. The one right next towards Snowsong will jump right back and grab its hooked spear and look towards Snowsong. Yell out towards it and attempt to strike at them. The attack does not hit, as Harmony looks at all of those creatures around and will use a bonus action to hopefully activate Blade Song in this regard. Bear with me, I have not used Harmony that much. No, it has one last Blade Song. They will not be using it again, so might as well do something else. Seeing all of those creatures up and forward, Harmony will try and give a little bit of aid to Snowsong and Goel move over to here and make a booming blade attack towards that creature. Try and bring it down. Their short sword. I cannot find. Here it is. It's Snake, booming blade, and it's that as well. As with a quick and potent strike, Harmony will make swift work of this creature down there and provide some guidance, as it will grant Goel the aid action with a bonus action towards that dead point at a weak spot from them, as right after that, those Gyros start to move up forward, rush towards you, and on its way, it will hurl a shot, this one towards you, Jethros, with its crossbow.
Yep. Hits.
I'll assume 19 hits you.
Easily.
For 10 points of piercing damage, the other one will hurl a shot towards Goel. With advantage, because Goel reckless. I think 17 hits Goel.
Yeah.
For 6, that is 3 points of piercing damage, and the creature will start rushing up forward towards you, hurling a crossbow, and then moving towards you as Vala. You are up next.
Alright. So Vala will move forward, and okay, we haven't seen anything scary from them so far, so let's keep it simple. Let's smite the closest one for Damn. Is that a max? That's almost max damage.
The Dare will not be able to avoid the attack as you turn and you shield it with twilight energy bursting from below. The Dare is knocked to the side. Anything else, Vala?
No, that's it for now.
More of those creatures continue their assault towards you, rushing over towards there, jumping to try and get toward Jethros as he's only 5 feet above the ground. It will attempt to strike with the spear.
It misses.
Tries to grab you from the leg, but fails to do so. And Judas, you are up next.
Man, get in front. I have to get in front there, man. And start swinging. What the hell? Perfect place to kick them off into oblivion, but I'll just attack this one here. I have my sword out this time.
Have at it.
First
Your first
one
attack will
misses.
miss, but the second one will definitely strike.
With the second one, he pulls back and he cuts back across, and the creature jumps into his sword, so to speak, and he goes. And I will put another 2d10 in there.
So, 2 hit dice or 4?
No, one hit dice. One hit
Okay,
dice.
1 hit die for 2 extra damage. That is a lot of damage for the 12, 28, 33, 46 points of damage. Will be way more than the creature can handle as you plunge your blade, twist it, and draw the last of its energy. All of its energy.
Yeah,
The creature, you know what? As you
yeah.
strike with your blade at the creature and you draw the life out of it, the creature is only left to bones. All of its flesh has completely dispersed.
Sheesh. God
Interesting.
damn, Judas.
Hey, he was trying to hurt you.
I'm not complaining.
To the skeleton instead. Dead, obviously. But yeah, anything else, Judas?
No, that's me.
The creature over towards here will turn, look towards you, move up forward, and as it is getting closer and closer, we'll hear a shot, this time towards Judas, the one that's run on the front. It was going for Jeffrey. Judas stepped in and takes the blow for himself for 7 points of piercing damage. As right after that, you will see up and into the distance the rift open, fully bursting in existence, and from there creatures will rush up forward, trampling everything on their path as they start to rush around. You see bursting in existence some strange fiendish creatures. Creature has 20 feet more movement, so it will get up to here. You just see them stampeding up forward with serrated tails, claws, and fangs as they burst out of the portal. And in an instant, as they are doing so, you will see something strange. The portal closes in an instant, right after. The smaller bat-like fiends fly up forth as well. 40 feet, that is. Give me just a second. Okay. As right after that, the creature over towards here will, seeing the best, and will move up closer towards the gateway. Oops. We'll move towards the gateway for a second. Go, where does it go? The eye! The eye! This is for only those that understand Undercommon right now, and obviously Jethros, who is under the
yes.
effect of tones, as the creature will cast invisibility on itself, seeing that some people are messing with everything in here. The dead over to here will move closer towards Judas, see what you did on its ally, and it will remain unfettered, unshaken, as it will turn towards you, Judas, and try to strike you with its spear. You easily evade its attempt, as more of those creatures continue to try and overrun you.
How dare you try and stab me, bastard.
This one will actually manage not only to strike you for 6 points of piercing damage as it turns with its spear from behind you and stabs you with it. Ignore the extra effect. It's not going to deal no damage to you nor knock you prone, as more of those arrows continue to hurl shots. This one towards Harmony. 17 that will barely hit them. It's just a bolt. I'm sure they can take a bolt into themselves, as more of those creatures run up forward and attempt to challenge you. Attack towards Goel, that is. For 1 point of damage towards Goel, as all of those creatures turn and look to the creatures that were spawned by the eye. This one will move closer towards Harmony and attempt to strike at them. Failing to do so, as right after that, the vaguels up in here will fly up and above around the area and go slightly behind Jethros. And as they get towards there, it will unleash a horrid screech.
Of course it will.
And I need all of you to make me wisdom saving throws. Jethros, Judas, Goel, Snowsong, Vala. I do not think that affects the Celestial Spirit, but it does affect regular.
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
It's a while frightened this way. Yeah, while it's a frightened effect, if I'm immune, aren't I?
You are. Everyone that is within Judas' aura has advantage on that save.
Oh, cool. Woo!
Goel, Snowsong, roll me with advantage. Regulus, you roll to normal, because you're the distance behind.
I'll reroll with inspiration.
Snowsong is fine.
I will use my 2d4. I have to roll
You need
4.
not to roll double ones. Everything else is fine.
Okay.
Nearly lost that 7th level spell right there. As the creature screeches, yet no one seems affected. Those creatures, the dead, are not humanoid, so they do not need to do so.
It's interesting.
ease,
Are you sure they're not humanoid?
they are not humanoid. They're classified as aberration.
That's interesting, because I was just checking D&D thing and it was a humanoid, so I was like, what the hell? Interesting.
Not in the reprint versions, but nonetheless, moving forth, Regulus, you are up next.
Well, Regulus will fly up here a bit. Get a look at the situation. Yeah, it's not a good situation. I will. Now this would have been a good use for wall of fire, but I have a Valen, so I'm going to just shock and grasp this little screaming fellow.
Which one? Sorry, I do not see for you.
This one.
Oh, the Vanguil. Yeah, but hits. For 20 points of lightning damage as you turn... go ahead, sorry.
No, that's it.
You want to add some? You turn and scorch it. The creature is, however, resistant to lightning damage, so it takes half the damage. But it is blooded, nonetheless.
Oh, not good. Well, it also doesn't have a reaction, so I'll wait. Actually, I think I used all my movement to get here. I did. I think I actually enough. I'm going to use. No. That'll be it. And then the Celestial Spirit will go. And it will fly back up. Fly a little higher so it can get a better view. And it's going to shoot one shot at the fellow here. So, 1.
That definitely hits. Can you point again? I did not see who you pinged.
The same one.
Okay. That hits. And brings them down. Yeah, it's not Eldritch Blast. Something else. And you will see the creature instant as the burst of energy strikes at it. It corrodes into dust that drops into the ground and turns into pile black echo.
Okay, then this one.
That hits.
And then that one again.
Hits. Puts an end to them as well, with it striking at them and knocking them a little bit further.
And then that'll be it for me.
As right after that, just give me a quick second, I'm trying to do some delays. As right after that, the dare up into the distance, the one that hurled a crossbow shot previously, will move up forth and hurl another shot, chanting over those creatures. You know what? It's not gonna even make a shot. You're just gonna stand there and chant at those creatures that rush up forward. The one that got wounded before will take an action to hide, invisible as it is, and with no one able to spot it, the creature will manage to do so without much of an issue. And Goel, you are up next.
Man. It's a lot of dead bodies. Gonna go charge into the big guy and try and attack him 3 times.
You take one opportunity attack, I think, from that creature in here, and you probably need to make a bonus action overpower against that creature. You would have advantage, but you'll have to use your bonus action to actually go through that. Because it's still small, it's only a size lower.
I use my bonus action to get temp HP. Instead of shoving it, I'll try to kill it with 1 hit. Let's see.
Go for it. That will definitely hit. Again, you really wanted it dead, and here you got it as you expend one more of your hit die and slam it to the side. Before you leave, you will take an opportunity attack from the other creature behind you, but it will not hit you. That one there.
Okay, I'll expand another D12 this time.
Go for it.
That's my
A potent strike against the strange enemy in front of you. That's 30 points of damage in a single blow as Goel rushes up forward, strikes the creature out of the way, then turns and slams the strange sender fiend straight into the face. As right up next, more of those gargoyles will fly up forth, rush up ahead, continue to screech on their way towards the very lot of you. The creature moves up forth and unleashes a loud screech. Regulus, this time you have advantage as well. And I think Goel is also within the aura or barely outside?
I think
barely outside.
Anyone who succeeds to it or is immune to it.
You are immune. Those creatures are not that intelligent, so they will definitely still attempt to do so. All of those gargoyles just move up forth and start to shriek. You are correct. As Jethros, you are up next.
All right.
What about Snow Song?
Once again, I forget. Snowsong is up next. Have a them.
Wait, Snow Song now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I will
but
get
the creature
I will
wins
get
then.
used to it. I will get used to it.
Do we roll a wisdom save or does Snow Song?
No.
No.
Even if the creature would use the stunning shriek, everyone is immune to it because they've made the save.
He's gonna go into a charging attack again.
Go for it.
And also use a charge. That's really good damage.
That is indeed a lot of damage in there. That's 14 and 29 points of damage. So that's turned into a machine. So let's see. The creature needs to make a saving throw. The creature will stand its ground, but not before it turns and becomes bloodied as Goel and Snowsong turn and mash onto the creature. And anything else for Snowsong?
No, that's it.
Jethros, now it's your turn.
Okay. What's happening here? What is this?
You see a shell that glows with a little bit of energy as if it is glowing with sparks of electricity. You're not entirely certain if this is thunder or lightning damage, but it is some sort of force field as if it is enchanted with magic to prevent something from escaping.
All right. Is it floating over? Like, is this a hole?
You can, over a hole it is, and you can see those chains that are dangling and keeping it tethered.
I'd like to take off and fly to get 5 more feet up and move here. Well, this is so weird. The ruler is like, it was acting like I would be right there, and now it's not. I want to be right here, basically. Is that alright?
Go for it.
Okay. Would the Vargwell have made an op attack or no?
I guess the moment that you move away, the creature will try to bite you.
Okay. It doesn't hit. Fortunately.
Your scales are tough as iron.
Ding! I will make some mineral shots. I will shoot 2 at this fella right here and 1 at this guy, and I'm going to be aiming to push them back. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Again, first attack is against this one.
First 2, this
2
guy.
of those,
Second one.
and then this one.
Yeah.
Okay, all of those will hit, and with its bounce and out, bounce and out, those both creatures will be dealt with as Jethros just burst them out of there.
And I will move the rest of my movement. I will get away from this horse guy. I'll move over here 10 feet. Yeah, just like right above sort of the chasm right here. And that'll be my turn.
The dare into the distance will sneak and take an action to hide as it appears from your side. I'll assume that the Harmony got stunned from those strange gargoyles, but that for the time being it makes it a little bit more simple for me. The creature in here will take a step to the side and hurl a shot towards you, Jethros.
Hits.
for 4 points of piercing damage as up and forth the Fiend Descender will start rushing up forth. And as it is doing so, it will charge with energy. Lightning appears on towards its hand and creates a spear as it will hurl it up forth and strike everyone in that line. Darrow included, and the opposite Ammonite as well. Well, I guess I can at least angle it to not hit the other Ammonite. At least those two are allies. But you do not see them caring much for the Darrow, nor the Varguils. Yeah, that is the way. So Judas, Goel, and Snowsong all need to make me a dexterity saving throw. As for the Darrow as well.
Why? Because it's trying to hit us, or lightning?
Yes, it's making a lightning lance that strikes everything on its path. Even your
Oh
enemies.
my word! I'm using inspiration. What the hell is it with my dex rolls today? Oh my
Half as
word!
much.
What
save.
the hell? Just give it to me.
On the good side of things, both the Varguil and the Darrow will also get depleted by that strike. Snowsong takes half the damage, which is still 18. Harmony makes the same, but still takes 18 points of lightning damage from that. And I need to roll a d6 if it recharges. It definitely does so, as Vala, you are up next.
Okay. First things first. Movement. Let's get somewhere here, so we can see the demon. And now that we see it, okay. Oh, there's two of them. Huh. Okay, let's try something I haven't really done, but Vala will target, will look at the two centaur-like demons, and she will invoke a curse of ill omens upon them, as in she will, for the first time ever, cast a bane on them.
Who are the targets? The two centaurs and who else?
I don't think anything else is both in line of sight and in range, so...
Okay, the two of them make a charisma saving throw.
Well, yeah. And I imagine they have pretty good charismas, but... Oh! Okay!
Well, they have a +1, which with advantage gives them a decent chance, but not enough to not be under the effects of your magic Vala.
Okay, that's neat. So Vala will stand there. She's made her full movement. Both of these are cursed with bad luck, and that's her turn.
The Varguil will fly up forth, rush into the fray, and in here, and as it is doing so, it will once again shriek. But no one will be affected. And Judas, you are up next.
Well, fucking lightning blasted, Brett. But I don't like these little flying sheets. So I'll just move over here quickly. Try and cut that little creature down as quickly as possible. 2 attacks.
Your first attack will actually be enough to bring the Varguil down as you turn towards it, slash it in half.
Then I'll ignore that second attack, and as I move forward to this big boy who just shocked me, he says, "That was exhilarating. Got any more?" And I shall attack it. Oh, miss it. His tail, damn tail.
You turn towards it and make a quick swing at it, and the...
You have inspiration if you
Go
want.
ahead.
From
Yeah,
your
why
Use
not?
it, feel free.
One d8, isn't it?
It's 1d8, yeah.
Sadly,
13.
13 will not be enough for
That's
this
life.
strike.
Does it?
Do they
we
still
try.
make the saving throw for you, Jethros?
I'll look it up in a second. It's not gonna do much of anything anyway.
Roll regardless. Just make certain if make things faster.
Mode of potential. Immediately after a creature rolls for target and each creature of your choice. Yeah, it doesn't say it has to hit, but it looks like.
Okay, so it takes 3 points of thunderous damage because it fails the saving throw. But anything else, Judas?
I think that is fair enough where I am.
On to the other side with these creatures preparing to make the two-pronged attack. The Ammonite will as well unleash its jolt of lightning. This one, however, for a quite lesser amount, as it will do so in such a way to get Harmony, Duel, and Regulus. Regulus, you do get half covered from the side over to here, as the creature will blast and scorch with lightning everything on its path. So you do have a +2 to your AC, not to your AC, to your saving throw. Regulus, it's a dex save. Well, roll me as well. So I'll roll for Harmony. Harmony makes it and takes only 11. Regulus, you make it and take 11 points of lightning damage. That is, Duel, make me yours with advantage. As the creature does not recharge, you see this Centaur fiend standing in there as it roars up forth, takes the damage and brings its hand back to conjure a lance of lightning and then blasts everything on its path. I can make a guess. Well, he plays in a bit, so I'll guess he will do so when he is ready. But that will be for the creature's turn as you teed, lashing its tail and trying even to strike the ones behind it. Though obviously it will have to wait a turn before it attempts to even do anything as such. And right after that, you will see in a very quick burst of movement the fungal growth that has been worked around this arch, this stone arch, this gateway over there, this pedestal, will quickly start rushing around and cling to the floor. Like a snake,
no.
It moves towards there and disappears before it. Down below, you catch a quick glimpse of that, and just keep an eye on it. More than fine, as the creature will make a swift movement around there, and right after that, dare over to here, invisible as it already is, will also hide to see what's going on, contemplating what is happening. The dare over to here that was chanting a moment ago sees the attacks going its way and will take the disengage action and move a little bit backwards as they get stricken by their creatures that were of the summoning. Regulus, you are up next.
Okay. I will move up a bit, flying over top of the land because I do not have a hover speed, and if something knocks me prone, I don't want to fall. However fall that is. And I'm going to shoot a firebolt. Oh, not a firebolt. Bad idea. Mind Sliver. I'm going to Mind Sliver this one.
I think I need to make an intelligence saving throw. Let's find out. The creature takes 12 points of psychic damage, and its next saving throw is probably doomed. Anything else, Regular?
Nope. And then the Celestial Spirit will fly forward 40 feet. And then we'll triple. Yeah. I was gonna triple blast this one.
The one up above. Go for it.
Yeah. 1. Doubt it. 2.
Hits.
Oh,
That does
hits.
not hit, sorry.
Oh.
Wait, it is a +2, so 16 hits. Yes, 16 hit.
And that's also +2. 15?
Yeah. 15 does not hit. 16 is the AC. For 2 bursts of energy right there.
And that'll be it.
And just to keep an eye on Regulus, how high up are you flying?
I mean, I was flying probably as high as the ceiling would allow.
The ceiling is about 25 feet. It's a long hall, a big hall. That is how big it can be. So I guess you're going all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Okay. More than fine, as the Dare down there looks up towards you and starts shoot bolts towards you.
Nope.
I do not think that hits. Onto the other side, though, as you are starting in there, from the invisibility, the Dare will appear, the one that disappeared, and will turn its gaze straight towards the celestial spirit and conjure a beam of brilliance as it will yell out towards it, "Die!" and use its chromatic beam to strike up forth Jethros, Vala, and the spirit. A little bit.
All right.
Just humor me for a second.
Go ahead.
No, wait. I'm like about 5 feet above Vala, so I think it hits me. Never mind.
Well, that's
dexterity?
gonna be a fail.
And the celestial spirit as well.
Damn.
Though I'm not sure if they're immune to radiant damage. They're resistant.
They are resistant.
Yeah, okay.
They have to make a dex save. Which with aura, I believe. No, normally it makes it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
7. 3.
Well, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
But that is what the Dare will do as it appears out of nowhere and just blast everything on its path. Well, are you back?
I've been here the whole time.
I asked for a dexterity saving throw earlier on from you. That is why I'm asking.
Another
You
one?
got hit by the lance. Yeah. For 23 lightning damage that did. Like when
I
dexterity
thought
saving.
I'd rolled and failed.
That was the previous one. 2 of those were done.
Sorry.
It's okay. You don't make the save because you're not within Judas's aura, and the DC is 15, so you take 11 points of lightning. 23, 11.
Exact same roll. Oh, 11.
But go ahead. Yeah, 23, 11. So, have your turn, go ahead.
I'm going to attack this guy 3 times.
Sure.
If he survives.
Let's see. I'll assume you're doing reckless, right? Because Snowsong is
I do.
unconscious. Right?
Oh, does he have to be conscious?
Yeah, for pack tactics, it needs them to not be incapacitated. Unconscious is incapacitated,
Oh. Oh, that is
amongst
right.
others.
New information.
No worries. That hits. A little bit on the low side of this, and those dice well as you turn towards the creature and slam 1, 2, 3 times, and it nearly bringing the creature down as it has taken a hefty beating from you. The critical that you dealt prior, and Snowsong has definitely done quite the damage to it, but the creature barely survives. Anything else, girl?
No.
I'll assume that D20 was for Snowsong. That is, the
I feel like
value in
I
there.
shouldn't have rolled it. You wouldn't have known. You would have skipped
And
his turn. This is the only
That
time
might
where you should.
have been pretty accurate. Nonetheless, Jethros, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sure you do. Okay.
As you start to hear a faint buzzing in your head. That is obviously a fail, but I need you to roll me a d10.
Okay.
as you are under the effects of the confusion spell, at the very least for this turn, you can act and move normally. At the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw, but you are under the effects of the confusion spell.
Alright, I'll play it as I don't really know what's happening because nothing's
You
really
definitely
happening.
understand that something is influencing you. It is very hard to keep focus, but in a moment of celerity, you manage to take control of this focus. Just to keep an eye.
Okay.
Like you understand that something is happening in the area, but you don't necessarily know what.
Okay. This guy, it doesn't seem like I could, pull him between Judas and this pipe, right? Or could I?
Not as long as Judas is there. Because like, Judas doesn't have a line, it's large.
Then instead I will lash out at this fella. Sorry, not on the right thing. Ping. Non-bloodied fellow there. I will lustrous lash him. 20. For
20 definitely hits.
For 13, and I pull him 10 feet closer.
No!
Yep, whatever. And I'll fly over and I'll descend upon this creature. Hey, dickhead, I saw you. And I'm a bonus action hungry jaws bite him.
Nice.
So let's do it. It's not gonna be much, but 9. I'll use my inspiration, even though this is gonna be useless. 19.
That hits.
He takes 5 points of slashing damage.
It doesn't take the extra 5, right?
No. I don't think I can choose which one. It just happens on the first attack I do.
How's it worded? Because I know the intent behind the Lustrous Lash was not to deal the extra damage.
Okay.
I mean, you used an even inspiration for this instead of the wisdom save. I'm more than fine to allow it if able.
Oh, Genie's Vessel, is that where it is? Once per turn, when you hit with an attack roll, you can... Oh.
You can. So whenever you want.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I'll do. And I'll chomp deeper, crushing him with my alligator
The creature
jaw.
had 8 hit points, and apparently that +5 would actually make the difference as you move towards it and take a chunk out of them. Bite at their ear and pull it out.
Yeah, and I toss him to the side and take my 5 temp, and I'll back over the chasm. Right here. And that'll be me.
At the end of your turn, you can repeat the saving throw.
Oh yeah, and I'll
You're
say,
subjected to the confusion spell.
man, so, I feel so weird right now. I'll make wisdom save. 18.
You make the saving throw as you
Never
are
mind.
no longer under those effects.
That's my turn.
Jumping out from the other side, invisible as it is, the dare down there will approach just a little bit and angle its shot towards Regulus alone. Because it cannot get any more, and the creature does not have any other means to attack. So out of nowhere, a beam comes towards you, Regulus, and I need you to make me an dexterity saving throw for 23 or 11 radiant damage. You make the saving throw and, oops, wrong button, take 11 points of damage as Harmony will manage to regain the consciousness after the attacks and in an attempt to aid Goel and not let him get stricken by the creature. Well, you know what? No. If Goel is about to get stricken by the creature, that is fine. Harmony will move and try to aid Snowsong at the very least. Do not like making attack rolls, creature. Okay.
Nobody ever tries to save Snowsong.
That is a lie.
Judas
Oh
loses
my
the
gosh,
line.
if Jethris heard that.
That's nearly as if Harmony is just kicking Snowshock, but obviously this is not what is happening. I'm just saying that this is the equivalent of that. As Harmony just looks towards Snowshock, I'm not sure what to do with this, and that will be the turn, as they will give you aid and advantage to your next check or attack roll that you make, Goel, as the Ammonite onto the other side will turn and try to thrash at Judas. And from each of them, I will deduct a d4. Judas, you did not attack reckless, right?
Nope.
So normal attacks, that is 1, 2, 3. From the hooves, I will deduct a d4.
Yay!
Neither of those attacks will hit as the creature tries to strike you. Something on its mind bugs it, annoys it, and the creature nearly is dropped to the ground, tries to strike you, but fails twice. And Vala, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Excellent.
You're in range.
I mean, give me a second because... there. Well,
You're more than fine. Have your turn. You hear, though, that faint buzzer.
Haha, I'm pretty sure it's something absolutely safe and benevolent.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not too scary.
Right, so let's see what we got. Bane is still up, so let's just hit the most wounded of the Armanites with a good old classic. For 19 radiant, will the lower one, the one with more hurt.
No need to subtract any d6s or d4s. Creature will dissolve into demonic black ink.
Woo. And I think the way this one is sitting, Vala would like to move towards here so that it has less angles for that lightning of it. Of it's his, theirs, whatever. That's their.
Judas, you are up next. You do not need to make me wisdom saving.
Why not?
Who knows?
Anyway, no, I'll attack this guy in front of me. Oh wow, it's like his hits basically froze me off of my game, and I try and hit back and I'm missing. I'm really rolling badly. Oof, today.
Anything else?
Nah, that's me basically just keeping him track. Wow. I'm just shocked by my rolls. That's me.
Okay.
Not much what I can do.
A faint slithering noise can be heard, as if for where Regulus Jeffers were for a moment right below the platform, but you see nothing in there. But you definitely heard the slithering noise, something moving around. As right after that, is this dead alive? This dead is alive, and standing in there, it will continue hurling shots towards not Regulus, Girl. He is their enemy right now. For 3 points of piercing damage as they dare to turn and strike at them as Regulus. At the start of your turn, I need you to make me a wisdom saving.
Make me a wit saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, I know how that's gonna go. Oh, not bad.
You hear a faint buzzing to the back of your head, and you have disadvantage in your next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Well, what I'm getting from that is, I'll cast Mind Sliver on the Armahuma. What's it? So he has to make a intelligence saving throw.
Makes, but, well, it doesn't make even. 19 is your DC, and it is also banned, so definitely will not be enough. How much damage that is?
9.
for 9 points of psychic damage. I'll keep that to remind myself of that as well. Is there anything else, Regulus?
I will fly. What do I see over here?
It's a cage, a steel cage that glows and sparkles with lightning. Inside, you see something that seemingly moves, but you do not have the ability to ascertain what exactly that seems to be.
Touch the lightning cage? Oh yeah, sure. That'll go over bad. Oh, wait, I have Death Ward. What's the worst that could happen?
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do it. What's my free object interaction gonna do? Can I fly close to it to inspect it, or no? I guess that's an action, isn't it?
In order to inspect it is an action. If you had a higher passive perception, you would be able to see what's behind there, but for you it would probably be an active perception to try and discern what that is.
Bah. Anyways, I'll fly over here to the funny Stargate. Well, closer towards the funny Stargate. End my turn. And then the Celestial Spirit will go. And then I'll try to absolutely annihilate the Armatite fellow. Is that one? Two? Ew.
The spirit needs also to make a wisdom saving throw before you roll any further, because it might affect the trolls or anything. Do that.
Wisdom. It is also immune to Charm or Frighten, if that matters.
I will tell you right now. It matters not.
17?
Technically, it would have disadvantage on its next attack roll, so I'll take it as the first attack roll.
This Judas is aura, technically. It would
That
be
is
19.
correct, so yeah. 19 will be enough. It will not be affected. I'm fettered by it.
Okay. So then, that was the second attack. That's the 10.
Correct.
So that's the third attack.
2 of those hit. 34 points of radiant damage, and the Ammonite is bloodied. Anything else, Regulus?
No, that's it for now.
The dare in here will turn around to follow you with its crossbow and hurl a shot towards you, Regulus. 18 hits.
Don't believe I ever brought out the staffs and that hits, yeah.
For 4 points of basic damage, I'm not sure if you need to make a con save or you have a +9. I don't recall.
+9.
Zero is dead, and Goel, at the start of your turn, I need you to make my wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Is advantage.
You have disadvantage on your next attack roll, ability check or saving throw. But you do what you want to do.
Okay. Charge into these two. I'll hit the bigger looking. Reckless.
So normal on the first attack then. Who is the target of the attack, just to keep an eye on? 13 hits.
Ah, okay. Cool beans, man. 14. Again. Another bonk at the same guy, and the third bonk. Just to keep it spicy.
All 3 attacks will strike against the enemy and bring them down. Strike onto the knee, then into the face, and as they go down to the ground, you just squash them with your boot.
That's his turn, and then Snowsong's turn. Do I roll death saving throw, or?
That is correct. Harmony has not managed to stabilize them. Once.
So close.
Jeffries. Need a wisdom saving throw.
Sure you do. Wisdom save. 1.
I need you to roll my d10 once again.
Okay. It's not letting me. Can you roll it for me?
Sure. It's an 8, which means the creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. If there is no creature within its reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
Cool.
I'm not going to argue this much, but technically the illustrious last
Let's do
is a
it.
melee attack.
Let's do it. What do I hit?
1 is the Ammonite, 2 is Judas, 3 is Vala, 4 is the Celestial Spirit. I don't think anything else is within our reach. So let's go with that.
Must be Judas.
The Celestial Spirit. Her last
this-
then.
Oh, at least the Celestial Spirit doesn't have
You
feelings.
son of a bitch! Get over here.
Pretty sure that hits.
For 16.
For 16 points of damage as Jeffrey turns confused by something or influenced by something strange. He will turn and hurl a strike towards the Celestial Spirit and drag it a little bit closer towards the edge. The end of your turn, Jeffrey, you can repeat saving throw.
I can. So I will. 4.
Get over here.
As right after that, Harmony continues to try and apply first aid onto Snowstorm and manage to stabilize them. As the Ammonite up next in front of you, Judas, stricken, and I did not roll a d6 last time. They did not recharge. The Ammonite right next towards you will make attacks. You did not attack reckless, so normal attacks those are.
Yeah.
What's so funny?
Double crit on normal attack.
Do I get reactions under confusion or no?
Under the confusion spell, you do not get reaction.
Okay.
I'll assume the only one that can actually use a reaction right now is Vala, if they will to soften one of the blows. Or they might want to just see Judas get wounded even further.
Honestly, I mean, it's not Reggie, so she will use her reaction to soothe one of the blows.
Which one? Close this already.
I think the tail seems to hurt more, so...
Okay, more than fine. In regards to the hooves, though, I will roll a d4 for Bane, which is makes it a 19.
Still
Does
hits.
silvery barbs affect attack rolls as well? Or only saving throws? I don't, not silvery barbs, sorry. Mind Sliver, because regulars did Mind Sliver prior.
No, I think it only affects
Just saving throws.
saving throws.
Okay, more than fine. So that's 3 hits. Go ahead, Vala. You want to add something?
Nothing. Just that. That it was Vicious Mockery that affects attack rolls.
So, 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me a saving throw, Judas.
Saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, strength saving. Or go prone. You are more than fine. That is what you get as a critical hit, which is 13 slashing and 21 lightning damage, those you take. And now, this will not be a critical hit. I will just roll it, ignore the plus damage. So 16 points of damage from that attack. As the creature turns toward
So
you,
this is
slams
total
its
up.
hooves. I can tell you in a second, the total is 45. As the creature turns with its hooves, slams into your chest, you drop down for a moment, and as you stand up, the creature claws you straight onto the face. You turn around, and you see the tail coming straight for your neck. Vala uses a little bit of magic and mends the blow, protection, shields, a burst of energy, protects you from the sheer force of the tail before it completely beheads you. And Vala, you are up next, and I need you to make my wisdom saving.
Right. Coming right up.
Yeah, Vala, make a wisdom save.
Get back, Jeffries, that is. You're fine, Vala, and you can definitely see that Jeffries is still under some influence.
What the
Yeah,
hell,
you
man?
know what? So, you know what? I don't know if this works. Vala doesn't know if this works, so she will try to dispel magic on whatever is affecting Zethru's, and if it works,
Vala, you turn towards Jethros and use your magic against, well, not against them, to try and stop this effect. It is indeed a magical effect, and it is indeed the confusion spell, so the spell magic can actually work in this scenario. However, I need you to roll me a wisdom check. It's a DC 14.
Absolutely. Okay, it's a 50-50. Let's see. Haha, barely makes it.
You win the 50-50, and Jethros is better for that, though no one has an idea if that will keep on going for him. As you snap them out of whatever it is, this faint buzzing, it clearly is a tone for them. And you can hear it as well, Vala. It's probably the same thing that's affecting him, but Jethros is not as potent onto shielding his mind as you are. Anything else, Vala?
Nothing really. This was a productive turn.
Judas, you are up next.
Next.
Time to get revenge.
Judas is pissed off now with this thing. It's like, okay, you want to hit? Let me hit you back. Recklessly, he will start swaying. Wow.
Recklessly? Yeah, go for it.
Barely hits.
Yeah, and as he stabs right into him, he's like, second level smite, bitch.
In character.
That is 6d8, because this is fiend. A demon.
And add another 2d10, which is one hit dice.
Okay. You're throwing those hit dice like candy.
That's 68.
It's a second level smite. It's for 8d8, yes. And if the creature was alive, it will not be right after that strike, as with a quick burst and a strike, like no other, Judas will just return the favor as Vala seals the blow into his neck. He grabs his blade, just slices onto the base of the human, not human, but the more humane torso. Your blade carves like butter, hot butter knife. A hot knife on butter. I'm completely confused on what I'm saying. But yes, apologies. As you slice through, and the ammonite is completely dealt, dissolving into black ichor. Anything else, Judas?
Nah, that's me.
The slithering sounds continue around the area for a little bit longer, as down and below you there will snap out of the yet still needs to make a saving throw as well. It is not potent, but it still only takes the penalty of having disadvantage on the next roll, and it will look up towards Regulus and turn towards them and attempt to blast them. Regulus, make me your dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, because you are still under the effects of the faint
I
buzzing.
should have used a shit firebolt. Ow. Oh, I did. Nice.
At disadvantage.
Oh.
Just roll.
I did.
You take 13 points of radiant damage as the creature turns and blasts energy towards you as it looks around. What speaks to me? For those that understand the command, it starts to move around. Where did you go? Where did the eye go? The dare over to here will rush up forward, a madman truly to rush against Goel. You can clearly see how little regard they have for their lives as the creature will try to strike at Goel and only just pick at his shoulder. And as we are at this point, with Regulus being right after the next, in order for Harmony to also see what is going on, because as you can tell, there is something that you do not see, and for them to see this fight, this is a good opportunity to put a pause right there before the next way. as is. So we can turn to the fight and then investigate what happened. Enemies are not done after all.
Okay.
All right.
Though the strangest thing, something that probably bugs, and for some people, I'm pretty sure you've been accustomed with certain demons, but now you fought in Demon Invasion. There was a plot line totally about the gateways into Abyss and how they act. What definitely is strange to you is as you turn your eyes and look back, this gateway to the Abyss closed. Which you very well enough know that this doesn't happen once a portal to the Abyss opens. Come on. Though this one opened only briefly, begging the question, what exactly just happened? But we will get to that and everything else next week. Any questions before we call it off for the day?
Not really, no. Just waiting for the next time.
I guess not.
Well, then fine. I guess I will then see you all next week. Enjoy. Have a good one. If you need something, you all know where to find me.
All right.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Enjoy.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good game, everyone.
Ciao.
Ta-ta.
Have a good one.
Yeah?
I want to play more.
He's addicted now.
Yeah.
They added. I mean, I got my entertainment. They added the best boy to questionably favorite game series,
What game series?
Mortal Kombat.
What do you mean, best boy?
They added Omni-Man from Invincible.
Oh, lol. The comic book series is good. Watched it, read it, enjoyed it, finished it, done with it. But yeah, you need Laserhawk. It's called Netflix.
I'll try and give it a look. Netflix isn't commonly used item of mine, but I'll have a look.
I mean, you're a fan of Edge Runners, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then you enjoy it. It's very Edge Runnery, but it's more of like ironically, Laserhawk was done around the same time as when Cyberpunk was written, so it was during that. So you can see why the style is quite similar. I think I get the munchkin and start feeding her.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
See you Monday.
Bye. Forever.
For at least 2 days.
I can't.